Hey, what's good, everyone? We're here with another session of... This is Draconia, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, we're here today with an actual session, not an interlude or Shattered World or Dream Reality session. No, this is the rare actual session. Who the fuck is playing RuneScape right now?
Me?
Why?
But it's not coming through his mic.
No, I just see the fucking icon on my screen. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so... Never mind. But just don't be distracted while you're fucking playing my games, man. You're gonna miss shit.
I'm not.
Be like, okay. I don't want to have to re-explain that shit if you do miss it.
I'm not gonna be distracted. I'm doing an AFK method.
Okay, cool. Anyway, so... Last session on Draconia, the party fought against Ratush and lost. That was last session, guys. Yeah. After that, we had a few interlude sessions where the party managed to go onto Okran's back, spend a year there, give birth, do a few other things. They came out of the world. Surrectus Vaughn saved them. They teleported out. They arrived on an island that Okran had been to here on Agaburst. Then, using a tricky gate spell, traveled to Zai in Cloudtopia, wherein they talked around with him, figured out he fucks a Cloud Genasi, named Lashira or something like that. Left their kids in Cloudtopia after the next day, Gesh and fucking Eotis seemed to get kidnapped and had to chase that down. I said they brought your character with them, CJ, just to be like not leaving you behind. But your character's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, you join this group and they... So you're having like cloud lag at the moment.
Like I made a I was like, hey guys, I made a sandwich. Grabbed.
Yeah.
Just picked up by the giant turtle man.
They brought
so we
you
go everywhere.
They brought you to a cold area called Marsethith in Snowden. You found your group of friends, and they seemed to talk about someone called the Shatterer, or Tush again. They talked about something called an equilibrium. And you're like, what the fuck? And then your party started making plans with Yetis to go overthrow, apparently, Moria's sister, who's the leader of this place, meaning Moria used to be a man, apparently, and her younger self's here. She's here, and you're confused, CJ. But the party then went to sleep, had quite a few dreams, one wherein they got to know each other better, and then one wherein comes later. But we will start the session here with a thing, so let me get my music started. Where is it? I think it's just... Can I just resume? Oh, no.
How successful was I with those new materials?
I don't know what you mean, materials, man.
The glass-like material that I wanted to add to my plate during that year downtime.
You said you wanted just plates, so I didn't say you did anything. What the hell is this? Last I recall, you just said you wanted to make some plates.
Yeah, some special plate, not normal plate.
Well, you didn't specify a special plate. Anyways, so we're just gonna say you looked into it and never got it done. Because I was gonna have you roll, but I don't recall you saying special type of plate. You just said plate.
I'm gonna look at the DMs because I specifically believe I said new materials that were in this world, if there were any.
But it would not do anything special for you, so I don't know why you would want to do that.
Like I said, most of the power comes from Iotis, specifically having it.
Yes, out of character, it wouldn't really do anything for you. So I'll just say, fuck it. Roll a D20 plus your... I don't think you're proficient in smithing tool. No, you are. Roll an intelligence check with your proficiency.
D20 intelligence check with my proficiency. 15.
You create this armor with a little bit of Eodian glass on it, but it doesn't really do anything. It looks cool. Doesn't do anything. It's just normal.
This is pretty for now.
Actually, no, because you did say 18?
15.
15. Okay, never mind. Never mind. If it was 18, I would have given you a shellback piece of armor, but unfortunately, it's 15.
Do you have guidance?
Oh, we could have been twinsies.
Unfortunately, this was during the year of downtime, so no. Because I didn't read that shit, and I didn't want to take the whole session doing this again. I don't want to take the whole session, so we're going past it. Alright. So, is everyone else good? Anything else you guys need to do about the downtime that you didn't tell me or didn't specify on? Or that I just don't recall? Nothing?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I was going to start off with something with him, but okay. Guess not.
Give him a minute. Probably gotta do something. Like, I don't know, let out his dog.
Probably.
And really, that could be sometimes.
Give me 1 second. I'm just getting all this information going. For the music. Sorry if I sound annoyed. I just don't remember him saying that shit, and I've been trying to do this shit. So, let's see. Anyways, so how we start our session? Is music not fucking playing? Is the bot not playing music?
I'm not hearing it now.
I'm not hearing anything.
Sorry, my brother was being a pain.
I literally have pressed play music. Why is it not fucking playing the... Oh my god. Fuck this fucking bot, bro. Now Nerobot's being fucking retarded. Alright, I'm kicking Nerobot and then I'm reconnecting it. Because apparently it doesn't want to fucking work. Let's see if this... No, that's the music going. Okay, so... So, we're going to pull in here and we're going to have a little time reversal. So, as the party lays... naked, standing up, fixing themselves off after the explosion of the machine that they were forced into. They look around, and CJ's character, I can't remember the fucking name because it's very fucking weird.
Emilex.
Yeah, Emilex, like Emilex my balls. As you approach and say something, I assume you would be like, what the fuck happened? But as you say that... there's an echo throughout the world, and we turn back to show what happened. So, as you all awaken from your strange dreams, in the crash of the ice wind, within Snowden, a few days back. What are you all doing? You're preparing to speak with the Yetis today, I believe, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I remember they set up the meeting.
Okran's going to be preparing himself. He's going to work on the whole attunement thing that he's got to deal with. It's going to take him a couple hours, but he'll at least be he'll be focusing mostly on that, but speaking if spoken to.
Moria will go over her notes, like what she wants to talk about, and also try to get to know Emilex because she's just been dragged into a situation she has no idea. Dragged around. We were heading to Agaburst, and now we're in Marsetha Snowden in a matter of days. And I feel like Moria would feel like that'd be jarring for anyone, so she's gonna try and be like, hey, let's really introduce ourselves.
Well, I suddenly go from making a sandwich and seeing if you guys wanted any to just being teleported away?
Yeah,
I just got
yes, Shiniotis got kidnapped, and we figured that it would be problematic to leave you in Cloudtopia. Well, Okran and I had teleported over to Snowden. Apologies for grabbing you so roughly, but you had actually appeared just at the perfect time. I was about to go search for you, but I was impatient.
It's alright, but I know the meat that I bought at the butcher is gonna go rotted, so there goes some ribeye meat.
They have ribeye up in Cloudtopia?
I don't know. I just was
Skywell rib, yeah.
Yeah, Skywell rib.
You know, you guys figure Zai will probably eat it while raw dogging the girl. Anyways.
Guys,
Let's not think about that though.
So I was like, I'll make a sandwich for everybody and then eat it. How to cold? By the way, I hate the cold.
Oh, you're
cold? It's cold for you too? Damn. You, Leotis, can't handle a little breeze. I'd love to go to the
Sunny
beach in
weather.
this weather.
I live in a desert in the RAF. You think I'm gonna handle the cold?
Desert nights are cold. Not as cold as this, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't really know much about. I remember you singing a song. I assume you're a bard. Is that accurate? We never really got to see anything.
Yes, I am a bard technically, but I'm mainly just a study on the side. But I mostly got most of my fighting prowess from my mother, who was a great fighter before the siege of Riverton.
Terrible siege that.
Testing out a new super weapon on innocent civilians.
That was not that, and that is barely even happened, by the way, CJ. As I said in our DMs, when you asked, I said you could have it happen, but if you want it to be a long time ago, it probably.
Oh no, I was gonna say relatively
And
recently.
it wasn't Riverton, it was Pearl Shore, as I said.
Oh, Pearl Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Yeah, testing an innocent super weapon, and my mother was trying to help people get out of there, and the king went on a rampage. In fact, it's even rumored he slaughtered Keegan Phoenix, one of his noblemen.
Rumors have.
Well, I'm sure it was.
I don't know what type of guy would do that. Especially since they just wanted to remain neutral.
You don't know what kind of smile I have on my face right now.
And someone, I mean, they must have, I guess I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about that.
I'm not exactly happy with that. Or him.
I imagine no one would be.
Okran still platooning just kind of gives Moria a look.
I give you like
At this point, Moria, you realize you could probably talk about all this on the go, but you guys have to get going soon because you need to meet at the Red Mound, which is a few days travel south. Well, a day or two travel south.
And like I mentioned before, I wanted to go adventuring and explore new places like my mom used to do and try to genuinely help out people and then maybe figure out something along the way. Not exactly sure what.
I assume we're doing this while walking.
Yes.
Okay.
I assume so.
I'm following, still attuning.
Yeah. Well, Emilex, our group seems to travel a lot, sometimes interplanar.
So like that.
It'll be fine, Okran. Regardless, if you wish to stick with us, you can. We get into a lot of adventures, and we're actually on a mighty quest to save the world. So if that's something up your alley,
Well, it would help people. The worst
would
case is if I get too deep in the scenario, because let's be honest here, that's a giant turtle that has a ton of armor from what I've seen in the fight.
Yes, Michelle.
And seems to be able to take some of the damage I took onto himself. You seem to be a very powerful mage, and all I have is just a little bit of, as she just demonstrates with the axe as we're walking a little, bonk, 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 and then some cheering words with the tunes I learned from my bard days.
Well, the power of bonk cannot be underestimated, Emilex, but
That's mostly what I do.
our power has grown exponentially since traveling. I've
Isn't that all you do?
reached new heights. I've reached new heights while on this journey. I'm sure the same will happen for you.
At this point,
I would like to.
you guys have got into the upper area of Snowden, passing through the bluff that exists in the lower staircase that goes down. You see, there's a large brown stain that people are cleaning, and they're like trying to get it out of the ice-based steps.
Guess we don't need to wake up Iotis.
No, Iotis, all you guys are together, mind you.
Yeah.
You're leaving the city.
I know. I'm just looking over at him. Guess you
uh,
came down here in the middle of the night, huh?
Iotis, Gesh, what have you been doing as you woke up? Before you continue out of the city, please.
Probably just try to work with the fact that I'm now married.
Okay. You immediately leave your pig wife and book it towards your friends to get out of the city as fast as possible.
I'd be trying to teach
I would like talk to her and tell her what happened, what I need to do right now.
Make a persuasion check.
Oink.
You're gonna be stuck. Guess make a new character.
Nat 1. Nat 1. Oh.
23.
23. She understands and lets you go, but says better be back in a week.
I will.
Okay.
Or she'll come drag him back.
You run to your friends, Yotis, what are you doing? You see Gesh comes back completely naked, wearing a wedding ring, smooches all over his body and some strange liquid that's frozen on him as he's running through the city.
ignoring.
I would have clothed myself.
You never stayed.
I would be going around Snowden trying to teach Mary, because she's probably been cooped up in that place for. Or, yeah.
Sorry, she's been to Snowden before. You get the feeling she's traveled as a person under the Shatterer's employ.
In that case, I'd be letting her show me around Snowden, the area she knows.
She shows you a few shops with weapons, a few places you can buy poisons. She begins to show you large bluffs. As you ask that, you're on a large bluff overlooking the large tower in the center of the city, and you can see it overlooks a small balcony that exists there. She goes, "This is the favorite place of a lot of the noble people."
That's both good to know and bad to know that you know it.
Oh, look! And she points, and you can see the Queen of Snowden, this beautiful human woman with a beautiful flowing dress and a beret on, comes walking out with a few royal guards. She goes, "This would be a good time." No. What were you asking?
It doesn't matter, Mary. Come on. I won't have that. I won't delve too deep into what you did before.
Okay, and she skips away.
She committed tax fraud.
She did a lot of worse things than that.
Mm-hmm.
There's
committed
nothing
tax
worse than
twice.
tax fraud according to the IRS.
The IRS does exist in my game, by the way.
Oh no!
They're based out of the hells. They're Asmodeus's,
Appropriate.
they're Asmodeus's tax collectors.
Yeah, this seems on par.
Anyways, so eventually you all reconvene and start walking out of the city. Now we get back to where we are. As you guys continue out of Snowden, you're in the middle of a blizzard. Snow is pouring across your face, and I will say, for 10 gold each, you all can get a large woolly horse, and you can make your way across the frozen tundra south a bit more to the Red Mound if you wanted to.
Yep.
I don't think there's much point in me getting that. I think I'd crush its back.
Okay.
I mean, I
mean,
can get on.
they do have one or two woolly mammoths for sale too. If you want to spend 1,000 gold.
I mean, would I fit on the back of a woolly mammoth?
Just barely. You're basically its size, and a human's basically the size of a horse.
Yeah, I guess I have to spend 1,000 gold for that, huh?
Unless you want to run by them in the middle of a fucking blizzard.
And tame one.
Yeah, no, I have enough money, so I might as well.
Alright. Without barding, you grab onto the back of the woolly mammoth. Go ahead, Eotis, you were going to say something?
I was gonna say I do know find steed, but I don't know if I can find a steed large enough for you.
You could try.
We,
I mean,
well, if
if you
Oh,
have
wait.
pets, then you could try.
I
This would be
was,
your
It's a
Yeah.
spell I actually haven't used yet, so I'm completely fine with trying.
Emilex, what were you saying?
I was gonna say before I keep forgetting about the word on his back that he could have laid on his back and been like a little sled, but I don't think that's good.
No, that's a terrible idea.
That's
It's
what I
really
said. I'm
very
not used to
funny
having
idea.
I'm not used to meeting your kind that often and one that has a world on their back.
I'd say as they're talking, I'm gonna start casting find steed because it is a 10-minute cast time.
Yeah,
What kind of creature are you trying to summon with Find Steed? But we'll get to that when you finish it. Continue, everybody.
My god, without the word we could have used Okun as a sled. That would be fucking awesome.
Gosh, that might kill Oak.
I'd much prefer that we don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure without the world he could have just did his rage thingy and then just ignored most of it. I don't know, I'm not a
Exactly.
barbarian.
That does not mean it would be fun.
It
True.
would
It's not.
be. It would be fun. It would be absolutely fun.
Not
I
for
doubt-
me.
And
Especially for you.
trying to remember Iotis's character name.
It's
It is
Yoda.
Iotis.
How are you recovering from that gut punch from when you took and stupidly attacked that guy? By the way,
You never got to do that because you were unconscious for the first few days in the shell world. Just so you're aware.
I would like to imagine when I did wake up, I did do it.
Well, I didn't
'cause-
think you were gonna wake up because you didn't tell me what you wanted to do until after we had finished that session. So I'll say your character said, "Fuck it, I don't care," and because Eotis was busy with other shit. So you can do it now if you wanted
Alright.
to.
No,
Eotis
too
is
late.
like, Eotis is like, "What do you mean?" And you just
Wow.
no.
Too late.
I'm
Up to
I'm
you,
still in the
CJ.
middle of casting the spell. She just walks up and gut punches me.
How do you recover from that gut punch? What gut punch?
Swan.
No, it's been too long for that.
Well, that's something Gesh should pull off.
Yeah, I know.
Just punching me would kill me. Please
Yeah.
don't
I
go
mean-
anywhere near me.
If you
So,
think about it,
Emilex.
CJ, it's only been like 6 seconds.
Emilex, it's been a while. You don't think it's worth it at the moment, but you'll get him back sometime soon.
Never mind. Sly
Yeah,
smirk on her face.
Iotis, make sure whatever steed you're about to summon is something you would like to use too. This is your personal steed.
I mean, look at Fine Steed.
And
You can dismiss
Emilex-
it, but you'd have to recast it like an hour.
I wonder if I could
Define.
speak with it. That'd be neat.
But Emilex, be really careful if you give Iotis a gut punch. He cannot really take punches that well. I once.
Well, I can't really do that strong. Well, strong, but I'm not a
think
monk.
He's referring to something else. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I once almost accidentally killed him due to a suplex I did.
Oh no, I didn't think that's what you were referring
A
to.
suplex is
Oh.
different than a fucking punch, Gesh.
Yeah, you gave me
I
brain
personally
damage.
am the type of girl to do a pile driver, but that's just me.
Stop trying to kill me!
You
Oh,
almost
please,
got
you
me
won't
killed, to be
die.
fair.
Probably.
If it wasn't for Okran, I would have been dead in one attack.
If it wasn't for me, the universe might have died. We had to
So-
let him know that.
What kind of creature are you summoning, Eotis? As you're saying this, suddenly you see a poof, like the snow is displaced as your steed summons. What is it?
I was trying to summon something as large as I could make it and as warm as I could make it.
Okay.
So
Woolly Mammoth is not able to be summoned because that is Find Greater Steed, I would say.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You
I was
guys
thinking
watch
large
as this 15-foot tall, large snow gorilla
Don't think this is quite big enough.
hey, buddy.
As Oolong once said, monkey.
Monkey.
As a wise man once said, monkey.
Monkey.
Return to monkey.
Hey there, pal.
You know what? No, I'm a turtle. I'm gonna say, monkey.
Okay, this isn't helping.
What? Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
So if Oakrim rides on his back,
Can't. Okran's
Mm.
30
I
feet
cannot.
tall.
I wasn't able to summon it. I wasn't able to summon a large enough
I
steed.
barely fell on the back of a woolly mammoth. Anything smaller.
Is a no.
couldn't we just ride on your back?
I
No.
prefer
Oh
that
wait,
you
no,
don't.
no,
Oh.
world, yeah.
No, you can sit
They're
on his
not-
back.
You
Yeah,
can.
but then you might
Last,
actually.
last time that happened, there was a religion made. I do not need another instance of that.
Religion made for someone sitting on your back?
I
Yeah,
point to Moria.
Yeah.
specifically Moria. Moria is the big booted one on his world.
It's an old title.
Okay, I'm going to skip right past that.
That's probably a good decision.
And I
Yeah,
don't
it's
want
probably
any
for the
further
best.
context
Yeah, you don't want it.
at all.
So, are you buying the woolly mammoth?
Yeah, let me mark off 1,000 gold.
Everybody else get rid of your 10 gold for the horses.
Yep.
Not me, sucker. I got my own rule.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, here.
well, no, how fast is a horse actually?
A horse is about double normal human speed. So
It's about 60 feet.
I would say about 60 feet normal, and then about 120 feet. And these ones are meant for this icy terrain. You can see that their hooves themselves are like they have like spikes coming out of the front of their hooves. They have this
Okay.
like darker color to them. Their bodies are
Yeah,
meant.
so I would not be able to keep up at all. Gotcha.
No, these creatures are made for this weather. They have fur
I am
on them
not.
to block out any of the blizzard temperatures. The barding on them has a lot of fur as well. But
Gotcha.
I would say you, because of your size, could probably keep up with these horses at normal pace. If you're going to go faster, take a long time. But a woolly mammoth, yeah.
Yeah, we're taking the woolly mammoth.
Okay.
That way I know I can keep up.
So, as you all don your steeds, one gorilla, one woolly mammoth, and the rest horses, you begin south on your journey. Are you going full speed or normal speed?
Full speed, probably.
That would be dashing the entire time.
Are we in a hurry to go full speed?
I don't
I
know.
think we should still be able to make it in time.
No need to stress the animals if we don't.
True.
Could
They're
I
built
ritual
for this
cast
climate.
or speak with animal to talk to the animals?
Sure. You can't. You can speak with everyone, actually. Yeah.
Yes, I have it.
Sure. Yeah, 100%.
I would talk to them and get to know them.
Wait, how do you have ritual spells speak with animals?
It's a ritual spell.
Yeah.
yeah, if I
the-
spend 10 minutes prepping, I can cast it without a spell
the
slot.
wait, do you have it in your spell list though?
Yes, bards
Okay.
get it, apparently.
Okay, I forgot you were a bard. That's why I was like, why? How the fuck does a fighter have speak with animals?
Multi-classed.
I know. That's why I was confused. I'm sorry.
Understandable.
Yeah. Anyways, so I'll say you basically thank them and tell them let's get going, because I assume that's what you would do. And
Yes.
as you guys continue to move, I need to know: are you going full speed or normal speed? I assume normal speed, correct?
Think of that.
I vote normal.
Is this gorilla just as fast as a horse?
I'd say yeah, just for flavor.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be keeping up with the party.
Okay. So, as the party is going full half speed, which is normal speed, I would like Eotis to roll me D100 for the first day.
Oh, no.
Tradition!
Natural 100.
That's the bad thing.
It is.
56.
I know.
56.
56.
The weather seems to dim a bit, and the blizzard gets a little bit worse. I would like everyone on the first day to make me a Constitution saving throw, unless you have resistance to cold.
I do not, so I'm rolling a
I
save.
have immunity.
Wait, this is. Oh shit, this is before I got a.
This is before you turn back silver, yeah.
Yeah.
21 for me.
21 for you, okay. You succeed.
Am I within Yotis's range?
50.
You would be, yes.
Okay,
Plus
plus
11
11
on
to
You know,
that.
I
26.
really need to get absorb elements somehow,
27.
You're fine.
so I
Rolled
can
a
just
nat
permanently be under
4,
its
Moria.
effects.
I know.
Did Constitution save?
Yes. Gash, what'd you roll?
I'm 26.
You're fine.
Right with an Iotis Aura, plus 11, so that's 23.
23? You're fine.
Oh,
Nope, nope.
You were saying that was your
Hey.
bonus.
Yeah, I'm spending a DMs.
Okay.
they had a nat
You
one.
guys calculating how many DMs you have, right? Counting
Yeah,
still?
of course.
Okay.
Me, who hasn't gotten any. Okay.
Honestly,
Oh
Okra.
wait, no, I don't have one. Someone, please.
I
Well,
don't have any.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
say
give
because you
one.
spent one without having one, I'm not gonna let anyone give you one.
God damn.
I don't think anyone else
I could have
has
sworn
any.
I had one. I do apologize.
Oh wait, I do have
Yeah,
one.
you do have one.
Why
Emma.
did I get one?
So, you guys are rushing through, and you guys can see Okran on the woolly mammoth is starting to fall asleep before he falls to the ground off the woolly mammoth, and the woolly mammoth continues and like looks back for a second. You guys eventually manage to grab him, but he is frostbitten. Okran, put down frostbitten, and that is a critical fail, so that is very badly frostbitten.
Yeah.
Which means out of character, any cold damage you take or any physical damage you take is quadrupled.
Have
Immediately.
Well, crap.
I'm
I
What are you saying, Jonas?
gonna greater restoration him.
You have Great Restoration? Alright. He
Yeah,
is
and then-
lesser frostbitten now, so it's only double damage.
That's still really bad.
If I Luster Restoration him, can it heal him fully?
Unfortunately, lesser restoration wouldn't get rid of frostbite.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me look at this. No, lesser restoration could get rid of frostbite, yeah.
Then he has no frostbite.
Okay, get rid of your spell slot.
Yeah. Thank
So,
you.
Mm-hmm.
His night is becoming apparent. You guys can see in the distance this large, ruddy red mountain with snow falling upon it, but it's very red. Gashiotis, you recognize the red color. As you guys begin to move forth towards the mountain, you're about a day's travel away still, but it is imposing and you can see it in the distance. You know the animals are starting to get tired, except for the gorilla.
Monkey.
And these wastes are very dangerous at night. You can keep going and push through the night, risking exhaustion and possible encounters, or you can rest now. And rest, and instead of exhaustion, you'd only risk encounters, as well as
I
frostbite.
vote resting.
I say rest.
I
Yeah.
think I could keep going for a while, but if everyone else needs to rest, I mean, that is what we will do.
We ourselves need sleep.
And it's cold out, and I need to make a fire.
All right. You don't need to convince me. I already said yes.
There's,
No, I
by the
wasn't
way, you
trying to
guys are
convince you.
you guys are moving through rolling hills of snow with little bits of patches of forest, but nothing like coverage. By the way, so I'd say Emilex, making a fire would make a beacon, which make a higher chance for encounters, but it'd be warm. So the frostbite would be not a factor, but it would be warm enough, but it would cause probably an encounter to be a high likelihood.
Well, I know lighting a fire would be.
I mean, there
like
are some rolling hills. If you wanted to try and find a suitable place to at least give yourself coverage to maybe negate that effect, but you're in the middle of a blizzard. It's going to be a bit harder.
Well, if I light a fire, we'll be warmer, but there's a chance we might run into more stuff.
I'm fairly certain whatever's out here we could take, but it's best
And
not take any chances.
And I can only cast heat metal so many times, and it probably won't keep us warm for the night.
I would say probably just go ahead and make the fire.
All right. I get the fire made.
Make a survival check.
All right.
Guidance.
Wooly is
Oh, back.
spelled Woolly.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Yeah?
What
really
the
weird.
fuck?
It's the one of the weirdest
my-
words in the English dictionary, and there's a lot
My
of weird
check was a 22.
22.
You have a guidance. Did you get a 1d4?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's what the guidance.
So, what was the total? 20 something?
21.
21. 21?
21.
That was the DC you needed to make it in this blizzard.
Oh.
So as you get some flint, come on, you're trying to get this, and you see Okrid comes over, just pulls a small bit of like grass off his back and places it in because you have no tinder out here, and you just see it lights and begins to light, and the grass seems to burn slowly but gives off a lot of heat. It'll last for the night at least.
Good.
Ooh. That feels a lot better.
Isn't ripping that off your ward gonna cause an earthquake or something now?
No, if I'm careful enough, I can avoid that. I also took it from a more isolated area.
You see, by the way, the fire is a gilded yellow and blue color because of the grass piece.
Alright, assuming no one wants to sleep in the blizzard, I have one double tent. I'm not sleeping with any of you, but Emilex, you are another girl. I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, I would prefer that.
Alright. Do any of you have a tent?
I do, but it's not like I fit inside one anymore.
I don't
That's
have a
true.
tent, but I'm not really affected by the cold much.
Now, I'm not familiar with turtle physiology, but can't you just, like, duck into your shell?
I can, and that's what I normally do.
He's got a ham radio in there, TV.
He's got a mini fridge, he's got
It's
a
called a
coffee
New York.
pot.
It's the size of a New York City apartment.
So you
He's got
probably
to take this out.
could... So you probably could just tuck in there for your shell.
Like I said, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Alright, well, can we borrow your shell temporarily so that the
Or
rest
the-
of us have something to sleep in?
Shell?
Yeah, the trend-
Don't you mean
The
tent?
tent.
Tent? Not shell. Well, unless you can think you can fit one of us in there.
No, nope. It's my area.
Alright.
His dick takes up the rest of the room.
Yoda, sometimes I am very confused by your preferences.
That's not what I meant, and you knew it, Gesh.
I mean,
Of
do
course.
we know
You're right,
that?
You're right. Someone as dumb as you probably wouldn't know it. I'm sorry. Do I need to spell it out for you?
Here it
No,
is.
no need to be quite that hostile.
Bring it, bitch. I'm prepared this time.
Iodas, you're in gut punch distance.
I like fly 10 feet up. Now what you gonna do, bitch? Jump?
I mean, you're still within distance for me.
Okay, well, no one's counting you.
Gesh unfurls his wings and flies
I
up
can
10
always
feet.
dish you for
It's
vicious
crazy,
mockery at will.
Yeah, you guys see Gesh, who had wings the entire time, but just never used them because it's boring.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot, yeah. Suddenly they all furl out like a newborn doing it for the first time. He shakes them and flies up to Eos.
They were crippled from the experiments.
Sure.
I can fly now too.
Oh, yes. You might not want to be up here in the middle of a blizzard.
I need both of you to make me acrobatics checks.
Can I bring attention to it?
Yep. I wasn't gonna say anything until you brought attention to it, to be honest with you. Because you're only 10 feet up.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Damn it.
13.
13 and 15. Those are both failures.
Damn it.
He watches your two friends that are flying get flung. I need both of you to roll a D100 for me to see where you get flung in the blizzard.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it! Uh-oh!
Yours was worse, Eotis.
Oh no!
You guys watch as Gesh gets flung like 30 feet into a bluff. Gesh, you suffer, I'll just say 30 points of bludgeoning. Actually, no, it would be 30 feet would be 66. You suffer 36 points of bludgeoning damage. You slam into a bluff, and you look towards Eotis like, where did he go? And everyone watches as Eotis just falls into the fire. Eotis, you catch fire. Eotis, as you do so, you suffer
Do that.
39 fire damage, and you are burning alive at the moment.
I'm gonna pull him out.
I'm debating on it.
I like try to dive into the snow to put it out. Okrin's hand just catches me and lifts me.
Okar's hand just catches you and like completely engulfs you and just puts you out. Okra, you take 1 fire damage, which I'll just say is reduced to 0.
Fail.
You know, ironically, that kind of warmed me up. I was still a little chilly.
You want me to put you back in there then?
No, I'm good.
With all the noise you guys have been making, roll a d100 for me.
I'm trying to remain quiet while these fuckers are making
Yeah, I know.
noise.
I know.
Welcome to the group.
I could keep pressing prestidigitation.
99.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
I just realized I could cast prestidigitation to just keep myself warm, but I didn't think of that.
That's true.
Not throughout the entire night, you couldn't. You'd be
True.
asleep.
As the two of you are like, I'm no longer on fire. Why is it getting colder? Eotis, you look up and you see from the edge of the blizzard where the darkness of the fire doesn't reach, 2 blue glowing circles appear about 10 feet above you, and you can see eyes staring down at you.
Uh-oh.
You see,
Guys?
pushing through the blizzard into the light a little bit, a large, white-scaled snout.
Uh-oh.
Not an ice dragon, not an ice dragon.
It releases a breath. I need
Nice.
everyone here. I'm gonna pull up the ancient white dragon I've been planning.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Shit.
Damn it, one of the times I wish I could speak Draconic.
I can speak
I can
Draconic.
speak
I don't think
You rolled a
Okay, I'll
fucking
take
99,
the
motherfucker. This is on you.
I know it's
I
only
mean-
on these stupid hundreds.
I need
Okay.
everybody. So, yes, Gash. Yes.
I just suggest if I would be out of range because I got flung 30 feet away.
Oh yeah, you flew over it, saw him lit on fire, and then saw the dragon walking up to camp. And like, oh, I'm gonna stay out of this. Everyone but Gash make a
better not.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Everyone. Well, everyone's
I
gonna
thought
get
it was a deck save for fire or ice breath.
It's not.
Ice breath is con. That's 42.
Actually, that's better for me, believe it or not.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
how you do this, but you just like step out of the way and it doesn't even touch you.
That is
20 for 43.
How do you miss the biggest target?
mine's a total of 24.
So, Okrin, you grab your ally Eotis, just like throw him back. He hits another bluff. Eotis, you take 30 bludgeoning damage after he throws you. But
Summon me.
you're out of the way of the ice breath. Okrin steps forward and just slams the jaw of the dragon as it releases its breath, and the breath just goes flying upwards. No one's fucking hit by it.
Oh, okay.
Because
still
there was a
standing.
natural 20, there was a 28, there was a 42. I'm just gonna
And
say
a-
fuck it. And a what?
And a 24.
Yeah, you all succeeded. And so Okrin just steps back, slams its jaw up, and you watch Moria step out of her tent and cast a spell that just creates these ethereal chains around its maw, and you see it like trying to like get it off, and it's just like rolling around in the snow. Fuck you guys.
Bad dragon.
So should I just...
I'm just gonna say do it in Draconic. Now. It's a tad bit rude, isn't it?
It's like arching its back, trying to rip these ethereal chains off. It just can't get out.
Bad dragon.
I start to approach
No.
next to Okran just in case this thing gets into a fight.
Immediately stands back up. I need you guys. I need Moria. Just everyone roll intimidation check. The group needs to meet an average of 26.
Oh, good. Intimidation's my best skill. The only thing I'm good at here. 15,
Yeah, come on,
motherfucker.
CJ.
Nation, one of her best skills.
Roll in
Oh,
chat, please.
shit!
Roll in chat, please, CJ.
All right.
So,
I'm at
Where is
31.
Fates?
so
Where's the roll
I'm gonna
thing
add
again?
the totals together, and you need at least 26 in average.
Mark. I'm
Carrying
looking
the
at.
poop on my
I'm
hot
looking at.
ass.
Where's the roll?
We're not,
There
we're
it
not,
is.
We're not getting it.
No, we ain't.
R1 D20 plus 15. 30.
Me and CJ
Right.
carrying the group on our backs.
So I
Yeah.
just swing my axe a little and be like, now we don't want any trouble, and I'm sure you don't.
Hold on. One
Wait,
second.
Mario, did you even roll?
Yeah. they
Yes,
did.
I did.
Yeah,
30.
They asked
15
Moria,
plus
not you.
15.
1,
50, 80,
2, 3,
105,
5,
117.
5. Unfortunately, I'll round it up to 24, but it's still too low. So, as you swing and slam it to the ground, the dragon looks towards you, Emilex. It breaks the chains and roars. I need you all to roll
shit.
initiative.
Ah, shit.
Initiative is not my thing.
I actually did not get bad at all. Oh my
No,
god,
okay.
come on.
Okran,
Oh,
come
I'll take
I rolled
on.
15.
the nat 20s.
Oh!
Me and Okran actually
Oh
rolled the
my
same.
god, now I need to fucking go talk to my parents again, because they won't fucking knock on my door.
You have parents?
Please.
Yo,
We
we
all
can
have
kill
parents.
this white dragon, guys. Come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
we got the next
I
generation
do not want to
Zarius.
negotiate with this thing.
Yeah,
I've been
but I
wanting
was
to kill
trying
it
to
for the
avoid.
last 50 sessions.
I was trying to avoid having to fight one.
I'll be back.
No,
I
it's
gotta talk to my
okay.
grandparents.
Don't worry. This
Alright.
thing,
Have fun.
Horde is gonna what makes you yoked.
Yoda's
Tell them
entire
I said
build
hi.
is facing against dragons.
Yeah, like that. I am fucking cracked against dragons.
I mean, I got a fire rune that I can restrict them with depending on when I can move.
You're not restricting an ancient white dragon. They might be immune to the restrained condition.
I don't know if they are, but I'll still do it for the extra damage at least.
Yeah, you
I
should.
mean-
You should. Absolutely. It depends.
And then I'm gonna expend one of my charges to say fuck you. I'm doing 2d10 extra radiant damage because 2d12 is apparently too much.
I'm starting this fight out at
Yeah,
half
some
health
get
because I
that,
keep fucking
but, you
getting
know.
caught on fire and getting slammed into rocks.
But you are going right after Okran, Yodas.
Yeah.
I think.
And
Yeah.
if I can,
I
What's your
don't.
bonus, bud?
And then I'm gonna do slashing flourish so I can add even more damage because that doesn't require an action. I just do. And then
Oh, yeah.
oh wait, Giant's Might first because that's a bonus action, so I get that extra 1d6.
Karen.
Yeah.
That secondary character for when we are kidnapped has a plus
Uh-huh.
15 to initiative.
Yours?
What? How the fuck?
+5 from +5 dex, +5 from alert, +5 from.
Oh, you're a swashbuckler.
Mm,
It's not gonna be quite as much as Briston will have when I finally make him.
This dragon better hope that it moves before me.
Oh,
if you
I assume
want-
you took the 75, the one with the 18 and 16.
And then I have
Yeah.
Orcish Fury that says, oh no, I'm not doing 1d12, I'm doing 2d12.
yeah, but the extra ASIs were really good.
Yeah, they were.
yeah.
My character's not built for combat. It is built specifically for finding us.
I'm
Like,
a little
this
bit upset that I
character-
couldn't get a more better protection plate made.
Yeah, that's kind of
Especially
cheap,
since
but
I had looked in my DM and I literally said I want to make plate out of this new material in this world.
of the Iodian glass.
Yes,
That's
any new material.
I'm back, sorry.
Hey, Goblin.
Hi.
Alright, so where were we? We were rolling initiative? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just rolled it.
That's right. It rolled pretty fucking high.
And I got 19.
Okay. Who rolled the nat 20?
It was
I did.
Okran.
You beat it, motherfucker. It rolled a nat 22.
Yeah. Fuck yeah! Come on,
Oh,
Okran!
that
Come
makes
on!
sucks.
Kick its ass, Okran! Kick its ass!
The dragon doesn't get 2 actions
So-
anymore. Let's go.
Actually, no. It's just if you have two nat... No, because it is if you're allies. Okay, so, Okran. What is your initiative total?
24.
Dragon.
Good thing dragons have terrible decks.
But he got a nat 20.
Yeah, but so did I.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be higher than Okran's, but Goblin's monsters are all fucking busted monsters or horny harpies. One of the two.
This is a normal
This one is
dragon.
horny.
I'm not... This is a random encounter. CJ, what's your roll?
19 total.
Damn, guys. Eodis, what's your roll?
And that's a
24
shocker for
total
me,
with a
because
natural
my
19.
initiatives are... my
24
dex
with
is
a natural
crap.
19?
Yep.
Unfortunately, you break Okran's natural 20 then.
You
have
fuck!
you have a higher bonus than him. You rolled a nat 20, got 24. You got 19 and 24.
Yeah, but net 20 is a buff when it comes to shit like this.
Only when
That's
you
true.
go first.
We do go first.
No, only when you, as a natural 20, are on the top of initiative.
Sorry, okay.
That is how it's always worked. And out of character, the dragon would have gotten the nat 22 because... No, actually, no. You're right, no, because it is allies only. But unfortunately, because Okran doesn't go first, because he has a lower dex bonus, he does not get his nat 20 bonus.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Okay. We can say the nat 20 was essentially you just stopping the thing from even breathing on
And
us.
Moria.
11. My curse is back.
I thought you were going to say 5 for a second, man.
No.
Alright.
No,
So,
my bonus is a 5. If I got a
Yodas,
5, it would need a nat 1.
as you slam 30 feet away into a bluff and you, like, look over, you see Okran just threw you away from a fucking, a breath weapon attack, and you're like, okay, I'll take it. I'll get him back later, but I'll take it.
You forgot me.
Guess...
Gesh
you
got a
don't- you don't
13, they go
matter.
before me.
Yeah, no one cares about Gesh.
Yeah, you don't matter, Gesh.
Wait, you think this dragon's gonna live
Honestly,
long
it's
enough to do that
insulting
thing?
that you think you matter.
This
So,
dragon's gonna numb
Leonis,
on you.
What are you doing? As you're 30 feet away, you continue to fly, and you're getting careful not to fly too far up into the storm. You get the feeling if you're 10
Alright.
feet above the ground or less, you are fine.
Okay. So I am going to take out my sword and then swing it above me, not near the dragon, and then misty step ahead of the dragon. So my downward swing is going to hit the dragon. Just a fancy attack roll.
Okay. Alright, yeah, sure.
Excuse me.
Go ahead and make an attack roll for me. And you do so with advantage because Okran is right next to it.
The attack roll.
Actually, no, I say
Yeah.
it moved back a little bit and then moved forward. Okran, I'll say, did you want to stay right near this fucking creature? This ancient dragon?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oaken's probably
same.
almost as big as this fucking thing. He's
No, this
probably
thing
not
is
that
this thing
intimidating.
is much larger. Its head is the size of Okran.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
Keep grabbing its mouth so it can't use its breath.
Yeah,
That's
so like
gonna-
Okran is probably as tall as where its head was lowered down to you, Eotis, but you like slammed its head up and slammed its jaw shut, so you're about the size of its head and back to its neck, Okran, to an extent. But it's probably about 50, 60 feet.
Alright, I rolled a
Oh,
38
damn.
on my first attack.
38?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Is it
In
crit?
fact, it's a
I- I-
critical hit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, should I just kill it now, or...
Nah.
Okay.
Murder.
I'm actually-
Don't harm its body too bad.
Execute Order 66.
I already know what you're planning, Moria. Fuck you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know exactly what I'm planning.
I'm not actually going to use any of the charges on it yet, and I'm going to use 3 of my first level slots for Smite.
Okay, because it does have the abilities, did you add the extra plus 10 to the attack roll? Or
What?
sorry, remember, it's 12d6, so you haven't used any of the charges. Actually, no.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
used the charges before.
I haven't used them today, have I?
You used them in the Surion battle. That was a dream sequence. I'm stupid. Never mind. Continue. Yeah, but remember, you regain 1 charge per long rest. Remember that. So if you use any here, you gotta get a long rest for each of the charges to recharge.
Okay, I don't think I've actually used the charges in the real world. Like,
Yeah,
break
in
out
dream
those things
sequences
that-
you have, but not here.
Yeah, in dream sequences, they're kind of touch and go. Alright, so it's
Touch
12
and
D6.
go, touching you, touching me, sweet
How much of this might-
warrior.
How much of the stats are the 3 first smite?
I can't hear you. What are you saying, Yotis?
How much are the 3 first level smite stacked again? I can't remember.
3 first level, it would be 2 for the first one, and then for 2 extra first levels, it would be 4 in total, 4d8.
Got it. Okay.
You don't get the extra smites for that because you don't get an extra 2d. You don't get an extra 4d8 from the smites because you're not using charges.
So many ones.
Yeah, I know. I know, right? It's ridiculous. 58 damage.
That's slashing, right?
The magical slashing is the 2d6 plus 11, or
Okay.
I guess 12d6 plus 11, and the 48 is the radiant.
So that is,
Which is 7.
6, 12, 14, 15, 18, 22, 28, 29, 32, 36,
49 of it.
40 total.
39, 50 points of slashing damage. 50,
51, yeah.
no, it's
51.
It's 39 plus 11 is 50. Yeah. I might be wrong, but yeah, 50 definitely beats the hump you have to get over for this dragon.
Alright.
Hmm.
So,
Interesting. Interesting.
it takes the full damage. It's not a hump and it gets rid of damage, it's a hump and you have to get over that damage.
Okay.
So, as you strike into this creature, dealing 58 damage to it, let me go ahead and get its HP modifier. Oh, that is a lot of fucking HP. Uh-oh.
That was a crit, right?
Yes. So, double that, please.
That's a 116.
Well, let me calculate its health, because I can't fucking do this one in my mind.
Should I bardic for this attack, or should I?
This is gonna be a hard
bonus?
boss battle. It's
Okay,
an
what'd you
ancient
say?
fighting trick.
What'd you say was the damage?
116.
You slam down and bring your great sword down its neck as you carve down its neck and land in the snow as you see blood just pours on you. And unlike the cold weather around you, this dragonoid blood, which is it's white in color. You're covered in this white, sticky, steamy liquid as you look up towards it as it's warmer on the inside, and you're like, ugh.
I don't think you quite cut into where you were aiming for.
I don't think I did
He
either.
cut through the neck a bit, and there's a large wound. Who speaks Draconic?
I do.
Unfortunately, I don't for once.
I will shove you down my gullet, you whippersnapper.
I appreciate the offer, but as I take my sword up for another
You see him
strike,
like
I'm already
he looks
thinking-
he looks confused. Roll your attack with advantage for that.
Yeah.
So you get a +5 extra to it.
I can welcome him to the slam
You
and
get
show
a
him
nat
to the
20?
jam shortly.
Oh my god,
That's a
that
critical
could have
hit.
bad.
You're gonna critical hit him if you don't roll nat 1.
Okay. Oh. I should really.
We are the all powerful.
Powerful. I'm also gonna go ahead and use 2 second level slots for a smite.
2 second level would be
Ultimate.
3, 4, 5.
Ultimate power.
Ultimate power.
It's called unlimited power.
79.
So
Double.
158.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Fuck you.
How's he looking?
As he leans down, he's like, huh? You take your sword and jam it into his jaw and pull him down as his head slams against the ground. He then takes a few steps back. You can see there's just parts of his body are turning to ash because of the just amount of radiance pouring through his body.
Oh no.
Come on, don't tell me that's the best you got.
Like he's trying to talk, but you pierce through his tongue, it seems.
Good. Fuck this guy. Trying to seduce me already.
Huh? Is that end your turn, Eos?
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
End of your turn, he's gonna use a legendary action, because fuck you.
Fuck him.
He's gonna use all 3 of his
Specifically on him.
He's gonna use all 3 of his legendary actions. You see him just focus on you, Iotis. As he's gonna use his cold breath. Roll me a con save.
Counter spell.
You get counterspell?
Yeah.
Alright, what level?
6th.
6th? Let me see how many
Yeah.
dice this does. Divide that by 2. Make a spellcasting check, I think it is.
Goblin, you got that song in my head now.
28.
You guys watch as the breath comes out and just fizzles into the wind.
Yeah, Iotis has his arms outstretched. Come on, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Come on,
You
time to
did it.
bully this dragon.
You did it, Eotis. Good job. You tanked it.
You ain't shit.
Okrin, it's your turn.
Talking to the dragon, not you.
So as I watch that all happen,
You know that picture, you know that gif of the frost troll in Labyrinthia and the dragon's flying over and it just spews its breath on him and he's just holding his arms out in challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Continue.
ugh. Well, no, I don't. No, I feel like I can't do much. Damn.
Beat the shit out of him!
As I'm
Show-
gonna rage, which, if I recall right, you said still doubles my size.
Yeah. And there's other features.
No,
too.
I'm as big as this motherfucker.
Beat the shit out of him, Orkin!
Orkin?
I meant
You're an
Oak
orc?
Rib.
Yeah,
Why didn't you say anything?
It's because he's related to Ratush. He's gonna betray you guys in the end.
Wait, I thought I was
I
father
am an
of
orc.
Lakush.
That would be so fucking.
Well,
that
half
would be
orc.
so betrayed.
Then I'm gonna pull a Horizon's Edge, just slam it down on the head. Let's see.
Iotis is not counter.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that.
You aren't.
I think I'm just going to take one step forward and just slam my foot down. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw, so I'm going to use Earth and Spike.
Okay. Natural 20.
Stop.
Really? Oh my god.
So as you cast the
Wait.
spell, you see its tail slams in and breaks it. It doesn't even dodge.
We could. Does anyone have any inspirations? We could give him a 2.
I actually do not.
I have an inspiration.
Well, we would need 2, so we would need one other person.
Damn it.
I mean, can't we impose disadvantage with an inspiration?
You could have before he rolled.
Unlucky. It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
well, we're still gonna beat
I-
the crap out of him. He's
Actually,
gonna
no,
get
in
fucking-
technicality, you can only give yourself advantage.
I thought one of them was disadvantage
No.
for the enemy.
No.
Am I still allowed to give my teammates disadvantage if it's funny?
Yes.
God damn it.
No.
Good. Just making sure.
Anyways. And it seems to just slam against its, it slams against its spikes and doesn't really do much. It like, dodges out of the way. It doesn't even try to dodge, really. But as it slams, you see its tail wraps around and just breaks the earthen spike off. And because it got a natural 20, I'm going to allow this. It takes it behind itself and throws the earthen spike at you, Moria. Moria, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna target me again.
How far am I away from Jonas?
You're over 30 feet from him.
Alright.
Like a railgun, just...
I was not expecting.
9.
9. How much damage does your earthen spike do?
Oh, fuck. Alright.
It's gonna do more because it's...
3d12 plus my strength and piercing damage.
Okay.
And you become impaled, which restrains you until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so
Yo,
16,
wait,
12
hold
plus
on.
8 for him.
I must ask, is this silver?
Is this what?
A silver spike.
No, but it's a spike flying at high distances through you.
Damn,
It is a
I was
magical
hoping I would,
spike.
I would just not be affected.
It is a magical
You
spike.
don't have
so
magical immunity, unfortunately.
Big sad.
That'd be a fucking thing to have.
Yeah.
It's created through my sword horizon.
Moria, you suffer
no, why
55
you
piercing
roll?
damage.
Okran, how could you? Why didn't you just attack with the sword?
And as you
I-
you're like counterspelled. You look towards like Eslik or whatever the Ewick,
Emilex.
Emilex, and you're like, okay, she can go up there, and you look down, and you're already impaled by. You're like, ow, like, and it's just stuck through you. You're restrained on this like large piece, and there's just this ichor like blood pouring out of your gut.
I look so unamused at Okran, like, you should have fucking used your sword.
I did use my sword.
Not, you know exactly what I meant.
The dragon gives up a hearty
Well,
laugh.
It's not my fault the dragon threw it at you.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Because
Alright.
I mean, no
unfortunately, it's
one-
not an attack replacement. It'd be awesome if it was.
At this point, the dragon, seeing how low health it's on already, is going to use the disengage action and fly the fuck away.
No, you
Coward!
get back here.
I'm gonna chase after that
What's
thing.
your fly
I'm
speed,
gonna-
Otis?
It's only 30 flying speed.
He has an 80 foot fly speed, so
Do
he
I
I
have
could
enough
cast
time
fly
to
on
do
you.
this
I could cast
vicious
fly on you so you
mockery?
could dash.
He has to fly on me. I'm gonna catch up.
CJ, it would be over 120 feet from you by the end of the turn.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Coward.
So
Let it leave.
as it begins to fly away, you try to catch up as best you can, but none of you have a fast enough flying speed. Even dashing, it dashes, and it is running. You can hear, "I will return, and when I do, you will know the name Fro." That's all. No title yet.
I shout in the corner, imagine being such a bitch you have to fly away!
Imagine being such a bitch you have to gangbang a dragon.
Hey, yo!
I talked to the soul in my soul gem. I'm sorry, I tried to get this corpse so I could push you in it, but the bitch ran away.
Want the corpse of a coward.
Yeah,
I
but
actually
we
agree.
wouldn't know
I-
if he was a coward if he ran away.
I
I
like
couldn't.
fly
I can't hear
down.
the gem.
Yeah, none of
I
you can hear the
was-
gem. You just
yeah.
see her holding a gem and speaking to it.
We were so close.
So what's with the gem?
There's a dragon inside it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a weird thing that happened.
Now get this spike off me.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Uh,
Can't you just, like,
yeah,
miss
actually, just
yourself?
give it a couple seconds. It'll crumble
I-
to dust.
I would offer to heal you, but I know my healing hurts
Okran,
you.
strangely
So...
enough, the spike isn't breaking. It seems
Hold on,
frozen
let me
to
cut
fuck
it out
together because of the winds.
Alright. I'm gonna go over there and just...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crush it in my hands.
Yes, you do so. Mora, you're off the spike now.
Can
Sorry
I
about that.
cast
upset
Finger of
because
Death
I
on
wanted-
myself? It does necrotic damage. Would
The
that
one
heal me?
opportunity.
Hold on. 3 people are talking at once. What are you saying, CJ?
I was saying I'm a little upset because I was gonna have the opportunity to show off, but no, it had to run away.
Bro, you guys did 3/4 of its health in 2 attacks.
Because I was gonna
What
turn.
do you mean,
My
you
bad,
guys?
guys.
It was one guy.
Because
one
I was
guy.
like,
Ready?
I was gonna turn giant, and then I was going to bonk it, and then I was going to flurry dash it, and I was gonna use my orcish might.
You'll get your
No.
I
chance.
would have gotten actual good initiative.
Anyways.
You'll get your chance, Emilex.
And I just feel mediocre.
Hello.
I didn't do shit.
Mediocre, but you guys managed to chase off a white dragon, an ancient white.
Ah, yes!
As you say,
Oakland is stating that he himself, the singular individual, feels mediocre, not the entire group.
didn't you just literally grab the mouth of the dragon and stop it from ice breathing us?
Okay,
Ladies,
don't cut
please,
yourself short, Okran. That was pretty
I
impressive.
got lucky.
gentlemen, please, your
Okay,
dicks
okay.
are big. We get it. Now, I would like some sleep, preferably
Same
in
here.
silence.
Don't go spitting out lies, Moria. Now, anyway.
This flies completely over my head.
Oh, I need to finish that sentence. I need to touch myself and lay on hands.
You
Hey,
touch yourself?
what?
Hey, yo, what?
I'm healing myself.
Are
Can
you
you
looking
stay
at
out
Moria?
in your tent?
You looking at Moria and touching yourself, laying on hands?
No, I am.
Your wife is gonna be
I'm-
mad.
I'm just healing. Wait, can I summon the alien? No.
That's what they all
Who knows?
say.
No.
Roll a
Don't summon
deception
the
check.
alley. She's gonna
Deception.
freeze.
Yeah, I don't wanna risk it.
So,
You won't know what I meant. Everyone go to sleep. I'll take the first watch.
Yeah, we know why.
Yeah, have
I
some
hate
fun.
I imagine
much.
Yotis, whenever he does lay on hands, says, I'm gonna touch myself and cast lay on hands, an actual character, no?
It's exactly what I say every time. Every time.
Yotis, as you take first watch, as everyone else is settling down, the fire flickers, you sit around it, just getting warm. You're covered in white, gooey liquid. That's
It was not even from the dragon.
roll me a perception check and tell me what you're doing as you take watch.
Well, we already know he's touching himself.
No.
He's
like-
becoming the human wheel.
No, I'm laying next to my gorilla friend to keep them warm next to the fire, as well as I'm going to take out a piece of dragon chest, and play with that. I do it every time we take a rest. 'Cause I want to get good at chess.
You play dragon chess against yourself. You're pretty good.
Do I win? Fuck yeah. I do.
You're the best player in the world. I am the greatest player in the
What's your perception
world.
check, Yotis?
I
You're the
think
best
I'm
player in the world. You don't understand.
Nobody
I'm
can
the
beat me.
greatest player. Did you say another perception check?
Well, what'd you roll for your perception check?
Oh, 7.
So,
Sorry. It's
7?
kind of fall asleep halfway through your watch. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh. Can someone
As
else
if
roll the
it's gonna
D100?
be a high roll.
Damn,
Would
I
like
would have
to
been
mention
better at
while I'm sleeping,
perception.
man.
100.
I would like to mention my AC is 4 higher when I'm sleeping because I use retreat shell when I sleep.
Oh,
What?
God
Yes,
damn it,
yes,
Yotis.
you
Stop
gain
making
5
me
DM's
ballsy!
inspirations, yes, because you called it. Eotis,
Stop making me roll.
you're snug, you're tired, you're warm, but cold at the same time. And you're sleeping peacefully. Emilex.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we'll get to you in a second. Eotis, you feel something over your mouth and you're like, that's weird. And you open your eyes and they fall asleep. As you fall asleep. Emilex, you awaken the next morning.
No.
And the camp is empty. You see drag marks and hoof prints, as if somebody kidnapped your friends and
I'm trying French.
and trying trench, yes, and continued to head south towards the Red Mound.
God damn it.
As you are like, damn it, getting your stuff, getting ready, you look out and you can see approaching the camp. There are a few individuals. The most notable among them, well, there's two notable ones: a Yeti and a Warforged, who seem to be talking about strange disappearances. You hear, I assume you're using a Western voice, right? Or a, it was the 50s, and I'm a PI, kind of. I'll say, what is the discussion the Yeti and the Warforged are having as they begin to walk up Moria and, Okran?
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying there's been a lot of people disappearing?
indeed. It is my mission designated by the Archmage. By the way, I'm doing that because my voice box is fucky. He's like an older model. So if you guys can't understand me, just tell me and I will change that right away.
I'm already not being able to understand you.
I'm
Alright, I'll change it.
managing to.
In our mind.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of some disappearances around Snowden. It has become quite a problem. The Archmage a couple months ago has designated myself, prime directive in order to investigate the matters, and I'm having quite a hard time. But it's a good thing I met you out in the Snundra. I found some other drag marks in the snow, and I was hoping that you as a Yeti in these wastelands would know anything, maybe have seen some witnesses.
At this
Oh,
point,
look at that!
Robot, you find drag marks heading away from a camp, and you see an orcish figure looking around the camp, a little bit distraught.
Cussing and swearing at the same time.
There's rebooting.
As you begin to reboot, there comes up a... Let me get the fucking image here. Give me a second. It'll be in marked view, I believe it is, yeah. You see, walking up and slapping the back of the machine's head is a dark-skinned figure. Malachite. Describe your character, please.
So you just see this black Earth Genasi as he's walking up, kind of just looking around with a bit of a paranoid face around, as if something might just come around and stab him out of the bushes or out of the snow any second now. He's got long braided hair, dark brown skin, brown eyes. You can notice he's very, very brown colored. Even his clothes, not just his skin and hair.
Stinky.
He's wearing a leather.
Oh no, Eotis was here. Eotis was here.
By the way, Goblin, just real quick question.
Yeah?
Would Yetis by chance have a Russian accent? Because I really want to do Russian accent again.
You can do a Russian accent. They usually don't, but you could.
Oh yeah.
They have an Aussie accent to normal people, and usually.
Where did it go? As I'm looking around.
An Aussie accent? Okay, I can try that.
Bam!
But you could do a Russian accent. I don't mind. You can have a strange dialect. The robot is I'll say, as you guys see this individual, like, cursing and stomping around camp, looking for any kind of clues they could find, it seems. Your other friend begins to walk forward first, suggesting maybe they could help in your search. As Gesh, describe your character, please.
You see this about 5'9" human who has short brown hair, light blue eyes, and a little bit of a goatee with mostly black and purple clothes. throwing a long rapier on the side.
How long?
As they begin to approach, you get a better look at the Yeti and the Warforged. If both of you would like to explain your characters, the Yeti first.
Well, there's not a whole lot special about Akala. He is, well, he's quite tall, taller than any of the others in this group. I'm fairly certain. Let me double check myself, just in case.
Yes, you
You
are.
are. You're 12
You
feet
are,
tall.
actually.
Okay. Yeah, he's about 12 feet tall. His eyes have an ever so slight glow to them. They're a bright blue. He wears what almost looks like armor, but it's clearly not covering him enough to actually function properly as armor. Mostly focused upon the upper half of its body.
His gray Yeti dick is swinging in the wind.
Look, I specifically asked Chiron if he remembered what the Yetis were wearing.
Yeah, Chiron's supposed to remember this. He's the lore keeper.
Exactly.
I have to
But,
remember everything.
yeah,
Yeah, it's all parents' fault.
this is your role. But he his entire body's adorned in bright white fur, and his skin is a grayish blue color, and on his face you can see that it is a bit on the flatter face side, with two prominent bottom teeth, but not quite big enough to be considered tusks. And on his back is a rather large maul that seems fitted more for someone his size.
Moria, describe your
Alright.
character, please.
My character is a 6'3" tall, lanky, kind of skinny warforged, very humanoid. He wears a light cream brown trench coat, a vest, a tie, like a white
You know
collared
his cream
shirt.
is brown, what?
Yeah,
What?
a kind of fedora styled hat with a reddish brown rim with steampunk goggles on it. His face, if you could even call it that, is entirely metal. His eyes are two goggle-shaped lenses with a bright burning white and orange light. His hair is just molded metal, and the sides of his face are kind of glassy where it's removed and you can see the inner workings of his head, and there is no mouth, but there is a speaker box that his voice comes out of, and he has a electronic pipe that you shouldn't work, but it has smoke billowing from it. Yeah, and that's and his name is Prime Directive. You can see a brand name on his coat. Rebooting.
Yeah, right. Alright.
Oh, mate, you ought to. I'm trying to figure out an Aussie accent.
I said you could do a Russian accent. I don't mind.
All right, I'll just do Russian accent. I'm a bit better at those.
Do it.
Rebooting.
I just kind of smack him on the back. You're rebooting too long.
My
There you
the track-
motherboard.
And as you
Can
two
I-
are talking, I'm like, okay, the track marks go over here, and great, I got company. As I pull out the battle axe or the great axe.
Miss Orc. She, are you?
Yeah.
You're following you're following these drag marks. She, are you in perhaps searching for someone?
What's it?
Colin's just gonna pull out his ball in response. You
Hold
literally
that.
want
We
the
don't want
ball
any trouble.
now.
What's it to you? Are you here for me too?
Incorrect, ma'am. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Prime Directive, hired by the glorious Archmage Snowden, in search of a dastardly transmutation wizard that is performing experiments on the citizens of Snowden. It has come to my belief that I am investigating these wastelands, because I do believe that they're being dragged away, and I followed some drag marks and I found these ones, and you are following them as well. I can only assume that your group mates were taken. Do you have? Can I take your statement from my investigation?
You sound like
Yes.
one of those fucking. Hold on, before we continue, you sound like one of those like preacher men who's trying to sell shit, like the fake preachers.
God.
And you're like, listen here, Sonny, or you sound like that chicken man from the fucking Tom and Jerry
Foghorn.
things, where he's
I
like,
dare say, I dare say. I dare say.
Continue, please.
Yes, you are to right be assumed that my friends were taken.
That
That's why I wanted to make sure you weren't trying to do the same.
your
Don't
caution
worry.
is on. Oh, go on, Malachite.
We're only here to help. We're not here to harm. We're looking into the disappearances ourselves. Your friends could be exactly what we're looking for, considering how fresh the tracks are.
She puts away the axe and then breathes for a bit. Don't let the rage take over. Don't let the rage take over.
Okay. I could go either way.
All right. Yeah, they were gone. Long story short, last night made a fire. We were supposed to go to. I can't remember the town in and out of character.
The Red Mound.
The Red Mound, and we're about to go to sleep. An ancient dragon came up. We beat the shit out of it. Well, two of the party members, and then it ran away like a bitch before I could do anything. And then I go to sleep with my one friend, and then wake up in the morning to find out all my friends are gone.
Prime Directive,
Yeah,
you know
like
Froze of these lands. Froze is a fucking bitch. Anyone can fucking beat him.
He is a little bitch. I dare say. I
It
beat him
sounds
myself, and I'm a non-combatant.
It sounds like it, considering how easily he went down, and now he's like, I'll get revenge, and I'm like, I hope he does, because I didn't get to swing, I didn't even get to go full out, I didn't even get to swing, she says, disappointed.
Don't worry
Cowardly
about it.
dragon,
He's all
that
bark
is.
and no bite.
Is coward. Would kill myself. I could.
Between me and you, I hear there's rumors that a noble experience.
Yotis, you're cutting out.
Damn it.
No,
Okay,
he's
oh,
just
it's me
chilly.
again.
He's just chilly.
Between me and you, I hear rumors that some nobles pay him to help enrich the experience for tourists.
He's gonna get killed one of these days. But that's beside the point. I do need help. Because I'm not exactly a survivalist.
Well,
What good are you if you cannot survive in cold?
Live in a goddamn desert. Yeah, it gets cold at night, but nowhere near this cold. As she casts prestidigitation again to keep herself warm.
I dare say, Ataku. This young woman's friends were taken, and she is a potential lead in this investigation. We need her statement for my report.
You guys see Prime Detective has like a small spark at the edge of his gears on his side of his head. Prime Directive, say something very unhinged for a second.
I dare say. Wait, I need to think of something unhinged. Hold on.
Women belong in the kitchen.
No.
No, he just stares directly at the orc and he goes, "What are we doing talking to a pig-nosed fuck like you?" And then he goes back to his
Oh my
normal self.
god.
Excuse me, I'm not the pig nose. I'm the elf origin one, motherfucker.
Where did that response come from?
Yeah,
Excuse
me,
Prime
I-
Directive, you don't
Sometimes-
recall saying anything just now.
I'm
Excuse
very
my ally.
sorry, but
Sometimes has a. Go ahead.
yeah, I'm very sorry about my friend who sometimes he just says things out of his control. He is a very
Tends to be funny.
Error 404
Ah,
rebooting.
Troll or on purpose, and he's trying to use it as an excuse.
out of
my-
control. Trust me, he got his circles crushed by a few of these comments.
Rebooting.
All right.
Smack him on the back of the head again.
Yeah, so the marks went somewhere over here, and then I just circled back because I'm not the greatest tracker.
Why not follow Giant Trench?
Yeah,
It's very obvious.
There seems to be a large indent in the snow caused by some large creature.
That's probably
You
the
don't
dragon?
say.
No, that's you get the feeling that's your turtle friend who's 30 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, turtle. That's Okran.
I
That's
never
one
heard
of the
of.
people that. That's one of the people that were taken, and I don't know how on earth they managed to do that. That's honestly quite impressive, but that's beside the point.
Well, then I dare say this is a lead, friends. Little orc friends.
I like smack Prime Directive on the back of the head.
Or
You know what you gotta do with broken electronics? Smack them.
concussive maintenance is proven to be successful. This is your friend. You maybe I'll be able to identify him if you would do to accompany us. I wouldn't mind.
Yes, I guess when we do find him, it shouldn't be hard to find him. He is like, how tall are you, Okran?
I am 32 feet tall when I am not raging.
He's 32 feet tall. He makes me and him, as I point to the Yeti, look like children.
Bah.
As I look up
Nothing
at
makes
the,
me look tiny.
as I look at the.
Oh, you're
fucking-
gonna be in for a surprise.
How can someone be that tall and still sustain themselves? It is.
Magic
perhaps-
bullshit, I guess. I don't know.
Perhaps exaggeration? Question mark. I say that.
Oh, no,
So
it's not exaggerating. I'm telling the truth. I don't understand it either.
Rebooting.
If I told you half the shit that happened to these people, you wouldn't believe me. So I'm not telling you half the shit. You think
So,
I'm
as
crazy.
you guys are standing in the middle of this frozen tundra, talking, what are you going to do? You've met these new people who said, hey, we're investigating this cause too. Would you like to join us for the time being?
Yes.
You ever
So I
accept
guess we just follow the tracks and then just go from there, she says.
Do you have
it? They call
better
Prime
idea?
Directive the greatest detective.
No.
Then that's what we do.
I bonk. And I bonk hard. And I sing a bit and I heal. And that's about it.
Sounds like stupid skill set. Bonk is all that needed.
Yodas, what did you say?
Are you
Uh,
wearing
I-
any...
I had said, and they call Prime Directive the greatest detective.
I mean, I have some of my skills are very useful. Anything wearing metal I can pretty much fuck with if I want
What?
by
Prime
roasting it on
Directive
fire.
steps back behind the
Talking a
Yeti.
little bit too much here. We should probably
You
get
can
following the
fuck-
trail.
Right,
Don't
You guys are seeing the
don't
trail is starting to disappear because of the amount of
What?
snow falling from the sky.
I would be
Oh,
following
trail.
while we were walking.
You did not say you were
No one ever
walking.
said
You were
that.
standing in place.
Oh, mate.
None of you said you were walking. That's why I mentioned it again. Hey, what are you guys
Alright,
doing?
we're following it while we're walking.
Okay.
I mentioned I know a spell that allows me to heat metal, and it's very useful.
don't fry my circuits.
Who is leading
Oh.
this expedition? Continue.
Fine.
Whoever's the best tracker.
I have a great investigation. My survival is not the greatest.
Am I the only one with survival proficiency out of all of us?
Yes.
I have
I have
proficiency.
half proficiency.
Of course you do. You're a bard.
Well, Okran.
I guess I'm leading.
Yeti.
Against my will,
Well, I mean, this is why they hired you.
Yeah, man.
Yeti, roll
Yeah.
me a survival check, please, with advantage.
Lead
I'll
the
give
way,
you
Doc.
guidance. It chose magic initiate as a feat.
Fuck you.
And
Makes
a
sense.
1d4.
Based on the
Guidance
lore I
over
gave
the-
you now.
Alright. Hang on. There it is. Plus 9, AV,
I love this group of characters.
dirty
I'm also
20.
gonna make a survival roll, though I doubt I'll get any higher.
Okay. I was asking who's helming this because that's who's leading the charge.
V, did you give yourself a guidance? Because I gave you a guidance.
Alright. Forgot the 1d4, hang on.
So, Okran, what did you roll?
Let me roll the d4.
Oh, I forgot you're on mobile.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh.
You're not?
I switched back because my internet was fucked up for a moment, so I didn't hear After I cut out, when I was saying the first thing I thought it was Foghorn Leghorn, I heard nothing.
So what'd you roll for
so
your
this
d4?
23.
23? You guys are making great pace, and the tracks are being followed very easily. You manage to get a few miles towards the Red Mound, and looking at the tracks, they definitely lead to the Red Mound. The large, continuous flow up of red mountain stone covered in snow. There's large areas that it just flattens out and continues to build upwards. You can see this was probably once an ancient volcano or some sort of event that rose it from the ground, because this is not naturally created, it seems. Well, volcanoes would be naturally created, but this definitely doesn't seem like it originated here to an extent. You can see I'll say no, it doesn't look like a volcano. It looks like it was pulled out of the ground somehow, or floated and put here. It doesn't really match the ground to your guys' knowledge, but I'll say with your passive investigation, you, Prime Directive, like, move some of the snow off the ground. You can see the area around it does have red ground, like you're seeing before on the mountain itself. So you get the feeling something raised this mound from the ground, because it is too symmetrical to be natural.
Yeah. I dare say that we're in land that should not be here normally.
Okay. Now
Where
let's...
whole land belongs.
We might be on the right track. All organic should die.
What was that little last bit, Prime?
I'm sorry. What?
I think I misheard you. Don't worry about it.
No, I believe we run proper.
Let's ignore that and hope he doesn't follow up on that and keep going.
Yeah,
Agreed.
please.
We don't have time to sit around and question.
Okay, so where do these tracks lead into? Lead into there? Because I guess I can take the lead with you as I look at the Yeti.
Hey guys, I have to go down and eat dinner, so I'm just gonna power roll.
I pick him up and start carrying him.
Man, he was gonna be
Have you
useful
ever-
for this shit. Oh,
Have you ever
Initiating
thought of
thermal
using him as a-
recharge.
Have you ever thought of using him as a bludgeoning weapon?
Many times.
Especially with your height, it'd probably be easy.
Extremely.
Yeah, but you would hate it so much.
I mean, I can also grow bigger too, but that requires me to activate my ruin as I go inside this thing to look for my friends.
Once again, you are miles away.
Okay, I'll make
We're
my
gonna keep
progress
going
towards their goblin. That should be common
Yes.
sense.
And I was going to get to it, but I was waiting for you guys to be finished role-playing. So, as you guys continue towards the Red Mound, are you being stealthy at all?
Not in the slightest.
I have no benefit to going stealthy.
Alright. As you continue to follow the tracks, you eventually see that they lead to a large iron gate at the base. Well, not the base, but they lead to a large iron gate that seems to be about 100 feet up this mound, but the mound itself has an angle that you could just walk up. It's almost like a ramp, continuing up, and then it goes flat, and then another ramp up and flat till its top, about a mile or two up. And you can see 100 feet up, there's a large iron gate placed into the mountain itself.
Guessing, girl, I'm guessing that's where they're probably at, so
You can
I'll
also
make my
see
way.
on the gate there are a few individuals in cloaks, blackened cloaks, wielding firearms, who are seemingly guarding the gate. You see about 20 of them, and there's a few more that are riding on the back of like these I'd say snow leopards that are riding on top of these large snow leopards with similar firearms too, as they seem to be patrolling the mound itself on the different stages of its flatness.
Oh, crap.
Looks like could be
baskets.
fun.
Yeah, it could be. So, should we go in loud and proud? Because
Bro.
stealthy is not my option, but I also don't have too many ranged options. Actually, I have
Not a lot of us
nothing.
really built for stealth, so loud and proud. We get in, we get out. Preferably with your companions in tow.
Once we free them, I'm sure it'd be relatively easy. Some of them are way too. Some of them are way too powerful in comparison to me. As I march forward, I'm gonna maintain a little bit of stealth at first, but if I get caught, I'm ready to throw hands.
Alright, anybody who's stealthy, make a stealth check.
And I have to make these a disadvantage.
I'll say before that, you guys are standing like at some snow piles. You're just discussing this, and you see like walking around the snow pile. Like, what was that noise? You see like 3 of these individuals and a yeti as well in one of these black cloaks come walking around the snow pile. They're like, I thought I heard. And they see you guys immediately, and I'll say you just dogpile them immediately and just knock them out.
Okay. Okay, I have to copy this because I can't get this at disadvantage, but at disadvantage, I get 12.
Okay.
Wow, that was really bad.
As you knock them out, you do have cloaks available.
I guess I would put them on to blend in a little slightly better.
Then you wouldn't be rolling stealth, you would be rolling performance.
Oh, performance. Oh, good!
Oh, performance.
Performance is better!
I think I might just try to stealth because we're in snow, so I have advantage.
Well, it goes to snow and then it goes to redstone. Is the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
let's try to this, guys.
Yeah, let's try it.
27.
Alright, who's putting on the cloaks and who's trying to just stealth?
I was trying to stealth.
Okay.
I'm performance.
Malachite.
Same here.
Any roll performance, Malachite, roll me stealth check. And I will give... No, you'll have a normal stealth check.
You know what? I'm gonna
My normal stealth check is
I...
at disadvantage, and I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 8.
Okay.
Thank you, Bard.
Okra?
Hang on. Akadu is going to... let me double check his performance. Yeah, he's gonna stealth this.
Make a stealth check.
Advantage for the first bit, or no?
No, because you're like at the edge of the mound at this point.
Damn
There's
it.
little patches of snow, but not enough to actually stealth up, like to the actual door. They seem to clear that.
Like, we're getting found.
What'd you roll?
6.
6. So,
Oh, I look like a guard. So I
CJ,
can act like I
what'd you
found
roll
it.
for performance?
27.
27. Gesh, what'd you roll for performance?
16.
Alright, so as you two start to step out and confidently stride up, you see your two friends start to move, and Malachite, and the Yeti, as they like start to move towards the door, like slipping and sliding behind the rocks. You see a few of the other guards like are tracking them with their eyes, and they see
The
you.
moment I notice them doing
I guess
that,
I'll
I turn
just
around.
shut the fuck up. I guess.
Just let him finish, man.
Okay.
I was gonna say, as you see them tracking your allies, they seem to look over to you, as if expecting you to also notice them. Continue.
Do I notice them noticing? Because I'm gonna turn
You do.
around and act like I'm getting ready to fight.
You do, yes.
Then I do so.
All right, you turn
Intruder!
around. You turn around, yell intruder, and pull out your weapon. Yes, what do you do?
I'm also putting up my weapon.
All right, as everyone pulls out their weapons, let's roll initiative.
You know, I just realized I do have Pass Without Trace. It probably would have been
Man.
harder to use.
You got the
I
right one,
also
that doesn't
shout,
matter.
or I also go
Yeah, it doesn't
quietly.
matter.
I am going to act like I'm fighting you, and then we'll get these fuckers near us.
Okay. So,
Oh wow!
as the first few rounds of combat go, you do see some of those leopards are starting to bound towards you all. A few of the people in the gates are yelling inside, and you see one of them goes and reaches for a bell, and cling, 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 cling. The gate suddenly, magic surrounds it as if to block it off. Well, not block it off, but magic enchants the door. You get the feeling. And you see the guards pull out their rifles and start to take aim. They're taking pot shots, but they're missing. They're not close enough to hit you with their weapons. You guys pretend to fight against the Yeti and the black man. I need all 4 of you to roll a performance check.
R1d20 plus
And I will
10.
ask
Have
this.
advan-
Go ahead.
23.
Okran, go
Can I
ahead.
have advantage since Akatu will not heed the warning and will actually go all out?
Sure, yeah, you have advantage. And I will say this. Malachite, are you are you pretending to lose, or are you trying to pretend to beat your allies here?
I'm gonna try to pretend to lose because I. Oh my god, no! Well, seeing as how my Yeti friend is about to fucking go all in with Bloodlust, my main priority is trying to make sure he doesn't actually kill our allies.
Okay. So, yeah, that's fine. So, CJ, what'd you roll?
23
Oh my
for
God.
my performance, and I'm trying to act like I'm having a hard time holding him off.
All right. CJ, as you're acting like you're having a hard time, you watch as Malachite trips in the middle of battle, like actually trips, and lands in front of the Yeti's strike as he, like, manages to soften the blow for you as you both go flying into the door, like, onto the magical door, getting shocked for a second and falling to the ground as you watch as the Yeti and Gesh, what's your character's name?
Jonathan.
The Yeti and Jonathan are in this heated battle as the leopards are leaping onto the Yeti and tearing slashes into his body. Yeti, you are going all out. You're not pretending here. You're not acting.
No.
And you're just
No,
taking
I'm
these creatures.
serious.
You're like rip a snow leopard's head off and like let out this echoing growl as you look towards one of the people on the top of the fucking gate who's taking shots at you. As a bullet hits you, you look at him, your eyes glare, and you watch him just freeze up and fall off the gate as he lands on the ground, breaking his neck. There is a sufficient. You can see, like, they're like, get the juggernauts, get them, get the bone knights now. And you see one of the people goes running in, and you see another one goes and rings the bell again, and the door unenchants as you see walking out are these hulking ogres at this point that are coming out to fight against the fucking Yeti, who seems to be beating their fucking forces here. Meanwhile,
Oh, I'm letting the Yeti fight, and I'm gonna jump the ogres.
so the door is open, Emilex.
Yeah, what?
Go in.
Go in. Yeah, I rush in to go get some help as I act like I'm injured to try to get away from the main thing.
And Malachite, are you joining him by rushing in or anything like that, or are you gonna pretend to be down?
Do not run from me! As I'm gonna chase after.
Make a performance check, Malachite, and make a performance check, CJ. This is another performance check.
Yeah.
Crap.
1d20 plus
I'll give you
10.
both advantage. I'll give you both advantage.
Alright,
Okay,
thank God.
okay.
That's good
Thank
for both
God.
of you.
Yeah, we're kind of.
Oh, come on!
Well, you both got
I
a
mean,
14, synchronicity.
Wait, does DM's Inspiration let me re-roll here? I'm not sure.
It
Yes.
would let you re-roll with advantage, yes.
Yes, I'm doing it again because I need to nail this.
I don't have
Come
an
on,
inspiration,
CJ.
otherwise,
Yes, you did, because you
A,
called it.
D,
You called. No, that was Gesh, wasn't it?
24.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
that
Yeah, I
was good.
count the 100.
I was thinking to myself, like, I'm gonna roll an at 100, but I didn't say it out loud.
Okay.
I guess you did.
24.
You get the feeling that, like, one of the like as you're rushing in, a few of the guards are rushing out with their weapons, and one of them stops as he sees this scene, and just looks at you, the blue-skinned orc, as you rush by, and you can see that he's calculating, but hasn't come to a realization yet. And you can see he's just looking at you as you pass by him, like, have I seen her before? And he shakes
I
his
hope
head and
not.
keeps running out.
Would I pass by him?
You would.
Can I make an opportunity attack?
Sure, I'll say you don't even need to. You just, like, rush by. What weapon do you use?
I use the longsword of life stealing.
Alright, you rush by, and as you're, like, rushing past him, you're like, don't you dare run! You jump up and just stab straight through his chest and keep running as you push him down, jumping over him. He just falls to the ground,
Who would
crumples
stomp this
dead.
man?
Out of character, he rolled an 18. He did a 19 to beat your guys' check here. So he's like,
Okay.
have I seen this woman? No.
No, she's putting on a good act. He's really hurt. She's really hurt.
Anyways,
Stabbed.
so,
I always feel kind of bad.
Gesh, as you and the Yeti, do you continue your act against the Yeti, or do you try to help the Yeti flee at this point? Or
If
run
anything,
through the
to
door?
flee.
Because there are 5 ogres, 20 of these rifle-based humanoids, and, like, 6 other snow leopards coming for this battle. If you guys are gonna fight, there's no way you're gonna win this
You got
without
this.
fleeing.
Unfortunately, Akata actually does know what a losing battle is.
Mm-hmm. and you can see more. You can see that people are starting to rush out of the gates too. This is a military encampment, it would seem.
Yeah.
And you've just
Mike?
walked up to the front door and said, "Fight me."
Yeah, my character would go like, "Oh yeah, the Bone Knights are here. Everything's okay," and he would go in.
All right, you begin to
Try
run.
it.
Make a deception check for me, motherfucker.
He said it so half-heartedly. Okay,
I
the
know,
Bone
I
Knights
know.
are here.
Should that be made a disadvantage given that half?
Hey, come
no,
on.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
No,
It makes sense because he's fighting a fucking raging yeti. But
Yeah.
you see, he rushes in, and one of the Bone Knights like looks at you strangely. But as you start to rush into the door, you're like, "Sorry, Katsu," and you like start to rush in, and you boom, slam into somebody, and you look up and see this black plate-mailed figure staring down at you.
uh-oh.
A ceremonial red cloak across his shoulders, and a
No.
large curved saw blade-like blade on his back. You don't know this figure, but as he looks down, he goes, "Soldier, you're running. I hate cowards." And he's gonna grab your face,
Well, there was an intruder that
and he's
ran in
gonna
here.
raise you up.
I just wanted to make sure that they are.
Make
God.
a con saving throw. As you
Oh,
feel
no.
his fist starting to crush your skull a bit.
14.
Yeti, as you're fighting, you're like, "I need to run." You're like, "Shit, Jonathan, where you go? Jonathan, where you going?" And you look and you see him just rush into this figure. The figure picks him up with one hand and just crushes his head. His blood sprays everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god, R.I.P. Jonathan.
Can I? Oh man, I really tried to explain to him that there were intruders that came in.
He doesn't care. Unfortunately.
Exposing CJ.
No,
Oh,
I
let's
meant
go, Prime Directive's back up.
no, I meant
Pri-
with the thing that.
I'll say Prime Directive, like, he was warming up, but, like, you guys didn't see him after you tried to sneak in. Like, where the fuck did he go?
I meant Malekith ran in, so my character was like, "Yeah, I need to change
Yeah,
to
he
check
definitely
this
saw them.
intruder."
He most likely walked by them and didn't care. Jonathan.
Here's probably look at these idiots and their stupid little act. They'll be dead.
Yeah,
to
out
the
of
hour.
character, his passive insight is higher than your fucking performance.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he thought we were such ants. We didn't even fucking pose
No.
a threat to his plan.
No, he did. As he continues to walk out, Yeti, kneel. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Either way, I'm going to tell him, "Fuck you."
Okay, you always could do that. That was always allowed. So, Okran, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
you know.
Let me double check something here. Is this a charm effect?
No more DM
It is a charm
inspiration.
effect, yes.
He's
have
gonna get a
advantage.
nat 1.
I have
he's bad.
advantage.
That'd be so funny.
No,
You still almost got a nat 1.
Gash. You have a demon's
His
inspiration. You can't
character's
use it
dead.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, my character's
Yeah,
dead.
Gash is
He
dead.
could have
but he
used
can't
it
use
for
it
the con
anymore.
save. No, he can't use it anyways because his character's dead.
Oh,
He could have used it for the con save, but never said he wanted to.
but for the one time.
I
I
didn't
didn't
think
think it
that
was
you
gonna
would
be
just
that.
straight up crush my head.
I said you felt your
It's not
skull
huge.
fucking shattering.
Yeah, you
I
did say
didn't
that.
hear
I'm not
that.
sure. I'm not sure what else that would have meant.
I didn't hear that part.
I thought he was just giving
That
like
was
some
literally
crazy
the whole
event.
thing.
I even heard that part.
I will allow
I mean,
you to give you.
regardless.
I will allow you to
I
give
agree.
your last DM's inspiration to one person. Who are you giving it to?
Please.
What do you mean
Please.
with last? I have.
Give it to Ibis.
I'll let you give one away.
Please.
Yeah, I will give it to him.
Okay, Okran, roll again.
Come on, Ukran.
Natural ones.
Well, no, this was DM's inspiration that Jonathan had, not Geshel.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I know.
So you don't need to take a point off your
17.
No, I'm talking to Gesh because
Okay.
I just saw him mark one off his DM's
You
inspiration.
still failed, but it's not a super critical fail.
Super duper critical.
Fuck
You
you.
immediately fall to both your knees and you're like posturing on the ground as you're looking up and you say, "Fuck you." And he comes up. Yeah. And out the first. And he just grabs his weapon and strikes. What's your AC?
My AC is 20.
He hits. That is a double critical hit.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Actually, no. That is only a 37, not a 40. I'm wrong. So that is a critical hit, sorry. How much HP do you have?
160. Will I survive this, baby?
From
No.
that attack, you suffer... You were raging, so it's halved to 32 magical slashing damage. And 30 force damage. But I would say this is a critical hit, so that would be 64 magical slashing and 60 force damage. See, carves it into your neck and just slashes your throat, but you're still kneeling there. Blood is pouring from your throat. You're still alive, but the command has ended.
I'm gonna smile getting up. Actually, because I'm raging, I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna reduce it by 2d6.
Sure.
Spirit shield, baby.
2d6, yes. 9. Okay. You get 9 health back. As you, like, stand up, you hold your throat for a second, smiling. You can't talk. You seem to have targeted your voice box.
I'm literally just gonna flip him off.
You flip him off. You're not gonna run or anything? He doesn't seem like he's here to kill you. He's here to scare you.
I'm gonna get out of here, flipping him off.
You see, like, a few of the ogres get their weapons up, and he's like, no. Let him run.
It takes a lot for him to flee, but that was absolutely enough.
We have intruders to deal with. And he walks back towards the door. You see a few of the individuals that you were fighting. There was like these cool ass looking plate mailed knights, and you could see bone spikes growing out of the plate mails. They grew like bone swords, and they were fighting you, but you managed to knock them the fuck out. So we go back to the other 3. As you rush, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like probably about maybe like 10 or 20 seconds after we're out of view from everyone, I'm just gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
All right.
With me and her. Yeah.
Well, you also get it on Prime Directive, who seemingly snuck up behind you and you didn't see him.
He's just a stealth ninja.
I dare say.
Normally, he can't keep quiet for more than 5 seconds with all the steam coming off his body. I must say, I'm really impressed.
I'm gonna take it. Let's keep going. Let's try to find my friends.
Agreed. Let's go.
Hopefully my guard appearance will work. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to turn giant large.
So, as you guys are rushing through the fortress, you're looking for your friends. Make me a stealth check with advantage, so if you have disadvantage, it cancels out.
Can I use performance since I'm still guard?
Sure,
You
you
also
can,
have
use,
plus 10.
you can use performance, but you don't get the plus 10 because that is sneaking based.
Pass Without Trace gives us a plus 10.
And then I might as well use the stealth.
Yeah, the Pass Without Trace.
Because if I don't get the plus 10, then there's no point of it.
You know, CJ, I'll give you a guidance.
Alright.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
Yo,
Oh
me
my
and,
God,
me and
both of
Otis can't.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys are
You-
carrying
wait,
because this was a group
Hold
check.
on a second. CJ, you have a plus 10 plus a 1d4. How did you get a 7?
He said I can't use the plus 10.
If
You said,
you're
you
not
said you were using
sneaking...
stealth. If you're not sneaking.
Okay,
You
so...
said you were sneaking. You switched to stealth.
Wait, and then why did you roll with advantage? Everyone else gets advantage. Well,
Oh,
Nora gets advantage
right.
because she doesn't have disadvantage.
Then it's a
obviously.
nat 1, because...
It's still a nat 1, yeah. So, as you guys are sneaking, that is a nat 1, but that's 1. That's still... You guys still have the average up. You needed an 18, and just those two together are above 60, which divided by 3 is 20. So, as you guys are rushing through the fortress of the Red Mound, you eventually come by a map, and you can see a few things. Treasury, holding room, equilibrium in the very center, and then one more place. Make an investigation check for me, all of you.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Is
my
this,
Plus 1.
I have the Eyes of Minute Seeing, so I have advantage.
Okay,
11.
no. Does that
Or
give you true
12,
sight?
okay.
No, Eyes of Minute Seeing gives me advantage for investigation checks that rely on searching an area or studying an object within that
Yeah,
range.
this is the map.
Now I'm sad because now we know there's something in there with True Sight.
I have a
plus 13 with advantage. I'm gonna guidance myself.
I should probably watch. It's
How
gonna be a
does the
natural.
Detective Warforged have a 1?
He didn't roll.
What?
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh, wait, that was Iotis.
I got a 30.
Yeah.
So as you start to look, you see a small piece of the map that's not carved there, and you're like, there should be something here, because looking at how the pattern is in the room, it's very symmetrical. There should be something here, and we're getting close to it. Something hidden. Something they don't want anybody here to see.
I dare say that there's detail not listed on the map.
Well, show us to where it's at, because that could potentially be where they're being held, since
Either that or
Well,
the rooms.
they are
Let-
quite
let-
powerful.
Let me scan the map.
You guys see like this blue light come out of his face. He copies it.
Map. I identified the time circuitries now.
What was that?
Hmm.
You guys feel this energy pass over you. Everyone make a con save.
Con save.
That's correct.
15 plus 9.
Mine's big.
24.
Yeah, in that one. Yeah,
You got, the two of you see extra versions of yourself: blue, red, green, different versions. One that's a pig-based orc, CJ. One that's not a pig-based orc. You see yourself, and you all look at each other, and you're not false. None of you are false. These are different yous, and they all go, "What?" Before they pull back into you. You see this happen with Malachite too. But you guys look at Prime Directive, and he's just not responding at the moment.
Prime, you alright? Prime?
You see energy pours out of him, and this hologram of a mage-like elven figure. What's it now? And he goes over and touches Prime's chest, and you see this energy pulse out. That should fix him for the time being.
Who are you?
He doesn't seem to respond to you. Doesn't seem to even hear you. Alright. Well, Prime. Let's get going. Before disappears. Make a history
Rebooting.
check. Make a history check for me, Malachite. As well as
Rebooting.
you, CJ.
Alright.
Rebooting.
Probably won't get nothing from it, but I'll
CJ,
try.
you have advantage because you're a bard. You would know lore and legends and stuff.
Update
I don't have it on my character
1.13.7.
sheet, but okay.
Downloading.
That's what bards do, though. They tell stories. And
17.
17. You're unsure who that was, but he seems to be a powerful mage.
I mean, if he's helping us, I don't care. So where do we go? As I look at Robot.
You see, you
Oh,
hear,
ring on.
You hear.
Oh.
He comes back to
Give him a
life.
sec. This is power-up noise.
Welcome to Agaburst Windows 1.17.5.
Windows version.
Created by No.
Oh.
Okay, now that you're back online, where do we go?
Follow me.
I follow.
Alright, then hurry. We don't have too much time.
Eventually leading them to the area the room should be, you get to a blank wall.
It's right here.
Oh my god, you're broken, aren't you?
No.
Might be. Hold on.
Hidden direction.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to tap on the wall to see if it's hollow.
As you go to pull out your sword and just tap on the wall, you pass through the wall and you can see your hand is going through it, an illusion.
Oh.
As soon as I see that, I charge through.
You charge through?
Hold on, there could be
Yes.
traps.
Make me dexterity sit. No.
Oh god.
You guys charge through to a hallway, and you feel this heavy arcanic energy pass over you. As you eventually pass through, this is a dark hallway, and you can see a room before you. A large cavern with a single large piece of metal machinery. You see gears are turning, there's water in the very center, and there's a strange pipe at the top of it that's dropping this blue liquid into the water itself, which you all recognize as concentrated mana. And you can see that the liquid boils for a second, creating steam, and it seems to send power out into these other cables on its side. The machine is made of platinum, silver, and gold, and other types of machines. You can see small crystals placed on it. You recognize this machine, Prime Directive. This is an arcane reactor. Well, this is a mana reactor.
When was the last time these things were in use? Would I know that?
The last time you've seen something like this was Agaburst.
Mana reactor.
Interesting, but unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be where my friends are being held, or.
It's worth investigating. Last recorded in data bank use of data reactor in Agaburst.
At this point, you see one of the cable that's dripping the mana in bursts as this divine energy surges through it. At this point, you see the machine starts to shake heavily.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here and going to the hold.
Prime, it is about to explode. There is 30 seconds. You are not making out of this explosion radius.
I am running as fast as I fucking can.
We are not making it out of here.
No.
Must report
wait.
to.
We're gonna die here, Prime Directive. There's always something I need to tell you. I love you.
Must report to Archmage. Sensors indicate magic signature inside.
Maybe we can
And I dash in.
stop the explosion. We don't.
You dash where?
I dash in.
To what?
I go to sort of find a corner to hide in, and I put the shield down as I hunker down.
Okay,
Oh,
and
you know what?
where are you dashing, sorry? Mori, I couldn't understand you.
I assume this is the place where Yoda just bursts out of the machine.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
this is a different part of the facility.
Alright, then, must report to Archmage, and I'll run back and hide behind the shield of hunkered down, whatever. Emilex.
Emilex.
Okay.
I'm not sure if shield's gonna work here as I'm like trying to.
Out of
I need to change
character,
my name.
you guys have made your choice, and I'm gonna let you know what I had planned for this. I had planned for the robot to stop the reactor meltdown, but that's fine. It just means that the Tale of Steel and Flame party doesn't get a free mana reactor.
Oh, wait, hold on. No.
Anyway, so
Recon.
as you
I
all
figured what you were trying to do. I was like, oh, the robot's gonna obviously connect to the console, and it's gonna. Like,
I didn't know I could do that.
You didn't try it.
It was
Oh.
30 seconds. It was exploding. I didn't think I could
I
do
will
that.
say make an intelligence check, well, an Arcana check for me with advantage because it is tech that is similar to you.
Perfect. I have expertise in Arcana.
Natural 30.
27.
27.
You're close.
In those few seconds before it's about to explode, you know you could connect and stop the reactor from melting down. However, you would have to disconnect it from the machine it was affixed to, and you could do that mechanically through affixing yourself to the machine if you wanted to. That would cause the other machine it was connected to probably explode, though. But it would have already exploded anyways if this reactor exploded.
My new purpose initialized, and I print out a report and I hand it to Emilex. Give Archmage, and I run into the room. And do exactly as I'll attempt to connect to the machine by disconnecting it from the other one.
As you
and
rush
try to keep the reactor
to the machine, you sit down next to it and begin to pull the back parts of your hair. As you pull out some cables, make me an Arcana check as you plug them in.
As he does this, and I take the paper, I'm cuddling in the corner.
Okay,
What the
Malachi,
shit?
what are you doing?
You can
Emilex is a big baby.
Malachi, what are you doing?
I was trying to give them the help action.
Okay, you rush over there
yeah,
with him
help
and
them.
start to help him like plug into the machines. You're like,
I
How do
think
I
we
do
have a
this?
plan.
Yeah.
And I give him a Bardic.
You have a +5 extra because you already have advantage, Mario.
You get a 1d8 from Bardic Inspiration.
1d8
Oh,
advantage +5.
I have a guidance on myself. This
DC is
great.
35, mind you.
Oh shit.
And that's a 1d8 from my
plus
Bardic,
one.
by the way.
1d8? Okay.
Yes. I leveled up.
40.
Oh my god.
So, Malachi, you're like, okay, they're all plugged in. What's this plug? Oh shit! Then you like grab like his finger and you're like, fuck it, and you break off his finger and you can see like there's some cables in there and you plug it in there. as you see the reactor power down. And you breathe for a second before you all hear a from outside of the room.
Oh shit. I get back up, dust myself off like if I'm expecting an explosion. Well, that's either them or something else, or we're in the wrong direction, so I guess time to go to the hold room.
Prime directive.
Yeah.
You can't feel your legs.
I
turn large and I pick him up to carry him.
Why
So
would
I'm
you?
using
Okay,
my-
so you're gonna pick up time directive before anything. Okay.
Well, he does. Yeah,
No.
he doesn't have his legs. He
Well,
can't
he
walk.
hasn't
we
said
we
shit
don't
to
know the
you
full
yet.
context.
Yeah.
Oh.
We don't know the full context.
So
Okay, I'll wait then.
as he says this, Malachite, you can see parts of his gears are starting to stop turning. Part of his body that seems to have this energy pouring through it is just powering down.
Prime?
For
Prime, stay with me, man.
Prime, roll me a con save.
Hey, you want to give me
I'm
another
putting
part,
on, man.
CJ?
I don't think I can do that.
You
can
can. I'll let you do it. Yeah.
I? All right. Yeah, I can do it for saving throws. Fuck it, Bardic. I got like four of those anyway left.
A 12. Hey, does anyone have a DM's inspiration to spare?
Oh wait, you failed, so I get to keep it.
So
Oh, you went with that bar, huh?
Yes.
I do not. Iotis does not.
Prime directive.
Yeah.
You feel the energy that has kept you and your mechanics living for this time used to keep the reactor from expiring. However, without that energy, you are beginning to expire.
System's shutting down.
Can I No, I'm not. Fighter, I'm not made. I'm gonna be able to do that.
Ah, fuck.
Programmed.
Could mending? Would I know if mending would work on that thing?
Mending doesn't work on constructions or constructs. Additionally, he is a magical construction.
Okay, I have an idea.
I guess I can pick him up and carry him with us and take him to the that Archmage fellow he mentioned. I look at the paper.
I'm gonna take my long sword of life stealing. I'm gonna put it in his hand, and then I'm gonna stab me with it to try and absorb my life to help him.
Damn.
Make me. You're willingly failing a con save. Make me another con. Well, make me a death save.
Death save?
Not you. The robot.
Okay.
Oh.
But say I didn't know.
I'll
I
give you
stabbed myself out, right?
advantage.
Okay.
Got
Nat
this.
20. A 14.
You can see that the energy is pouring into him, but he's also losing all that arcanic magic fast. You're unsure if this will work. Do you want to continue?
Do I know if I could use a cure wounds on him?
You could, but he's dying, is the thing. He's not injured, he's dying. He's lost all the energy that powers him.
So it probably wouldn't
You
be
could channel
worth it.
magic into me. I need
You could
magic
try to
to
channel
run.
some sort of magic into him if you wanted to.
I'll do that.
Alright, make me an Arcana check. And what level spell slot are you trying to put into him?
I'm gonna put in a level 2 spell slot,
Okay.
because I don't have much options for that.
You gotta save
And
me.
with my ruin, I get advantage on our Arcana checks.
Okay.
ADV 17.
17. You begin to push the magic into him, and his body is complex. Different magical circuits, wires, and you feel like you're just putting a drop in a bucket. Or a few drops in a bucket, at least, with this spell slot.
Damn it.
You do see that he comes back to for a few seconds before, do you want to keep stabbing yourself, Malachite?
I do. I really want to save the guy.
Okay.
I
will say
made Malachite's whole character around Prime Directives.
you're gonna
I
take
didn't have
15
enough time
damage
to-
each time you stab yourself, so 30 damage at this point.
Okay.
Prime,
If I
roll
can't
another
get
death
him up
save.
one more time, I'm gonna have to look for my friends. I'm sorry.
Prime, roll a death save, please.
Is this also with advantage like last time?
Yes.
Nat 20. No!
6 and 9. Damn it.
6 and 9. Hey,
Hey,
does that add anything?
Nice.
I'll let you roll one more time, so like one dice.
Fuck yeah.
I love the 6 and 9.
18.
You're starting to power down, and you go 6-9. You start to gain a little bit more energy. You guys can see Prime Directive at this point is starting to gain a little bit more energy. His eyes are flickering back open.
Come on, don't leave me.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now what? Should I do the same thing again, or would Cure Wounds help?
I don't know. I don't know if True Winds will even help him at all. It's a construct. As I like push myself further into the sword.
Okay, you take 15 damage. Make another death save.
Please don't kill
With
yourself.
advantage.
I'm fine.
12.
You
That
see,
succeeds, I know.
the
that.
sword is draining this energy from you into the robot before the sword snaps. But Prime Directive, you remain at 1 HP. Still completely pulled apart and stuck to this machine. It'll take some time to put yourself back together. But you are not dead. You are alive.
Malachite. Friend.
There's like a piece of sword still stuck in me. Yeah, buddy, you're fine.
Okay, so I suppose I should heal him, see if Cure Wounds works, and then get you healed?
I like cough out a little blood. Good idea.
Malachite important.
I use one Cure Wound spell on the robot for a total of 12 health.
The robot.
He regains 12 health, but he doesn't have a full maximum HP because of what was happening. But yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then I heal Iotis's character for 7 plus 5.
Okay. You guys can
12.
hear that banging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Fucking Christ. He has to fucking be building something every fucking day. Anyway, so how much health you did?
I healed Iotis for 12.
Okay. So the same.
I love 12 health.
Yes. And I say, well, we gotta get going. I guess we can de-hook him and I can carry him for now since he has no legs.
Malachite, this de-hooking is going to take hours because it is very delicate.
Don't worry. You go look for your party. I'll stay here with Prime Directive. Don't worry about us. We've been in this situation before. Get out.
Thank you. I rush out.
You begin to rush out. As they rush out and disappear, what little roleplay is between Prime Directive and Malachite here?
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Did the explosion like shake the cave or anything, or is it like
There was no
collapsed?
explosion.
There was an
prevented it.
explosion of the machine outside of the room. Yes. You guys can see sunlight pouring in, which means the blizzard was destroyed around it because of the high amounts of, how should I say? Heat, yeah.
I'm like gonna lay down next to him. How you feeling, Prime? Better?
Circuitry is okay.
Good. Don't worry about your legs. We can always rebuild.
Rebuild in the past, succeed. Nothing new.
The air in front of you both opens as a portal, and stepping through is an armored knight. Rotouche steps through. You do not know who this man is. You've seen him in passing glance while running through the area. But he looks down towards the both of you. Every time I fucking talk, he's gonna fucking be hammering something back there. What the fuck? Whatever.
I like go to try to reach for my sword, realizing it's fucking shattered, and then just look up, very wary.
My rapier is still on my side if you want to grab that instead.
I offer you an accord. Join me. I have use of your skills.
Join you? Who even are you?
I am Rotouche. And you have only one choice. As he's gonna pull his sword and point it towards the both of you.
That's not chores.
An ultimatum
One
is a choice.
option.
That's not much of a choice. As I grab the rapier off of Prime Directive's body and go to make an attack.
Sure, make an attack roll.
Do I even need to attack or?
Yeah, go ahead, attack.
Like,
I want to see if you actually deal damage to him. That'll depend on what he says after he kills you.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I mean, Malachite wouldn't know how strong he was. He wouldn't know this person.
Yeah.
And he did.
Well, I
just
mean,
threaten to kill us.
Malachite did hear him shatter his friend's skull behind him. Actually, no, he wouldn't have, because he was way
Yeah,
far.
he wouldn't
Never mind.
have.
No.
Okay, yeah. I'll use under rapier to inventory. See how much. Let's see. That's 9.
Come.
19.
19?
Yep.
You go to stab him, and it just shatters off his armor. And he just grabs your arm and pulls you closer. Bravery is close to stupidity as he pulls you onto his sword.
Malachite.
What's your AC, Malachite?
It is a 20.
I returned.
It's a critical hit as he impales you on his sword. He doesn't even stab you with it. He pulls you onto it. You suffer 64 magical slashing damage and 60 force damage.
I am unconscious.
As he stabs you with it. What are your last thoughts, I will say? What is your last expressions? What are you doing in this last moment, Malachite?
I like. I'm gonna do. I like look back towards Prime. Run. Oh wait. Fuck.
As he says fuck, like you see his face go, fuck, and he just disintegrates. His armor clinking to the ground. As Ratouche splats the blood on the ground. Weaklings deserve death. Now you, Prime Directive. I have use of you. Architect. Go ahead.
The designation Ratouche. Prime Director. Time of surgery is now. And I tried to absorb the man in the machine and fired in a concussive blast.
Make an Arcana check as you see another portal opening and a familiar face to you appearing.
Avenge me! It'd be so funny if Prime Directive killed Ratouche.
Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
Hey.
As you release this bolt, this spray of arcane force directly at him.
Can I have advantage because I'm enraged?
No, it would be advantage, but you're also prone.
That's fair.
I mean, no, I'm straight up dead. I don't think flanking would count.
26.
You hit him with
Arcana.
You hit him with the arcanic blast, and you see him go flying back. Roll, because you're using all the machine's energy. Roll 50 d12.
Oh.
This won't kill him. He has over 100 d12 hit dice.
That's
No,
okay.
but the goal is to push him back through the portal as it closes.
Well, no, the
He can
portal
probably
that
get
he
back
walked
there.
through already closed. But
Yeah, but the
one's-
portal that the architect is walking through.
Yeah, okay, that's the point. Okay, go ahead and roll damage though, really quick. I'm gonna see if it's enough to force him through. That's
307.
enough. So as it hits him, he's gonna roll a strength save.
Fail.
All in.
Fail.
I'll give him disadvantage because he didn't expect that.
Double nat one!
Yes.
He can't come back here. He can't come back here.
He's
cannot
forced
come
through the
back here.
portal, and you see his arm actually severs off. His left arm hits the ground as he falls through the portal, and it closes. The architect, the architect steps out, and well, that was unexpected. Hello,
Architect.
Prime Directive. It has been some time. You recognize this individual, Prime Directive. The architect. Student of Midi-Micah. Member of the floating city of whatever the fuck I called it. The floating city of Markle-Forkelstein. When it floated in the sky before its sundering.
Ferkelstein, I believe it was.
A great architect underneath Mizzle-Forkelstein. Underneath Midi-Micah himself, a student.
Architect. No, you're cyborg.
Yes. However, I have use of you. And he reaches down and grabs you, and you see, we watch as these almost circuit-like patterns of blue reach out from his fingertips as he puts it on your forehead and go across your body. And you feel his commands overtake you. As he unplugs you and teleports away, leaving the reactor. Not a big part of his plan, it seems. We then turn to Emilex. Emilex. You're rushing down, you rush out of the room, and you see there's just this large crater where a machine was in the very center of the mountain. The mountain is sundered. It's just this large crater where the mountain once stood. There's still the size of the mountain, but it's just all gone. All the inside of it's gone. And you begin to slide down the edge as you see Moria flying, nude at the moment because she was apparently in a box or something, you're not sure. But she's flying towards the center console of this broken machine and grabbing a few things before flying back to her friends. You see Okran and Gesh are being raised from the ground with spells and some strange magical vials as a mage disappears.
Oh, you guys are, I'm not gonna say okay, but alive.
Oh wait, I'm still in character. Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not how Moria sounds.
The damn Moria needs a
Meanwhile, at this point, Emilex has come up to you guys after you have broken out of the machines, the pods that you were in, after the equilibrium dreams that you were given.
Okran's kind of just holding his head at this point. Blood. Oh, God.
Oh yeah, makes you see Gesh is
Okay.
this server again.
Okay. Glad you're safe. We need to get the fuck out of here. Long
We need
story
our stuff.
short.
I will say, as you say, that parts of the mountain are starting to crumble. Yes.
We need our stuff first.
Yeah.
Alright, where is it?
I cast locate object on my coat.
Was it in the vault?
There is no pinging, as it seems whatever is keeping your coat is undefinable at the moment.
God damn
And you
it.
look towards the silver and platinum vault on the opposite side of the machine, which you get the feeling might be very magical.
I cast dispel magic at 7th level.
I help him with my own dispel magic.
You'll have to get
at level
closer.
3.
At level 3?
Oh well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm basically adding or something to him,
No,
helping
so it would just be advantage. So it doesn't matter because she's casting it at 7th level, which is fucking high as shit. So you guys rush over to the vaults after Moria. She hobbles over there. They're very weak at the moment, and she casts a spell magic as it hits the door, and the door just crumbles. And you guys see before you a very nice treasure room. Pillars with large shelves and different doorways that seem to open to different places. You could see armor stands and weapons hung across the wall. You could see some chests have fallen onto the floor after the explosion and haven't opened, but there are chests on shelves. This is a very neat and organized room.
I'm grabbing the nearest what looks like plate.
Okay. You immediately rush in and start to grab some plate mail. What is everyone else looking for, I will say?
Grabbing my shit and then helping shove as much shit as I can into the portal on
Okay.
Okran's
Can I roll a
back.
perception
Hold
check
on,
to see if I...
guys,
Okay, sorry.
guys, I'm trying to ask questions here and try to get understanding. So, Moria, I would like you to make an investigation check to find your stuff. CJ, what were you asking?
I was looking for a plate and then a tire shield.
Okay, make an investigation check for... Because you see plate mail, you see a bunch of it. We're going to see if you find anything interesting about these.
Okay, investigation.
And then we'll get back to you two while you're rolling. Gesh, what are you
Yes!
looking for?
I'm there with them, right?
Roll.
Yes, everyone's there with them. Eotis is...
Wait, hold on.
A total of 21.
Hold on, I said hold on. We're going to go through everyone and see what they're looking for. Gesh, what are you looking for?
I will try to find my shit, and after that a tower shield.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Yes, can you give me
we have
Dean's
one
inspiration?
Eotis, what are you looking for?
Good.
I wasn't really looking for anything in particular.
I'm a
I was
checker
just
too.
gonna start shoving as much shit as I could into Okran's chest.
Okay, we'll get...
Yeah.
Trying.
Is anybody else... Okran, are you looking for anything specific?
Well, first things first, I need to double check all the important things here. Do I still have Horizon's Edge?
No, you have nothing.
I am immediately going to try and find all my shit.
Okay,
I need
so
my shit.
make another investigation check, please. So, Moria, what did you roll? Well, I'll say CJ's the first in the room. CJ, what did you roll for your investigation check?
21, but I'm going to use a bardic to expand that for 1d8.
Okay.
Adding a... Pull up the 8. Roll. That is a total of 27 now.
27. You do find quite a bit of plate mail. You see some made of solid gold, some made of a darkened metal, which you immediately recognize as Dorathi steel. You see some that are magically enchanted. You don't know what they might do. You see some that are of a white platinum metal with runes ridged across it. But the one that stands out to you is a set of orcish plate mail. That is orcish metal plate mail. This greenish red plate mail with streaks through it of just blood red that seems to be hung in the very back of the room, dust covering it. You can see on its side is a spiked tower shield of the same metal, and it seems to
Like,
have...
yoink it?
Okay, I just won't finish, never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Let him finish. Man.
Yeah,
Let him-
I understand you're excited, but you keep interrupting me is the thing. It has the crimson coloration on it is in runic patterns, almost like orcish, and looking at it, you can read that it's the runes are strength, valor, wrath, destruction. Words like that are powerful in nature. As you grab this set of armor, you begin to look around for your friends to see what they're looking for. Moria, what did you roll?
And that 20 for 35.
Okran, what'd you roll?
Nat 20 for 21.
And Gesh, what'd you roll?
15.
Okay.
Moria, be lucky I gave you the DMs.
Yeah, I know. If you didn't, I would have gotten a
Moria,
1.
you immediately find a chest that looks suspicious because it's not placed on the shelves like everyone else. It was haphazardly put in here. And you can see the other ones that have fallen are like... They were definitely on the shelves, and you're like, that looks weird. Okran looks over, yeah, that's definitely weird. And then Gesh comes over, I don't know, it's not that weird. You can see there's no magic on it, and it's not even locked. The latch wasn't even closed at the moment. But you open it, and you can see all of your items are within it. Actually, no, sorry, you don't see all your no, you would see all your items are within it. Yeah, 100%. As you manage to collect all of your things, actually, Moria, I need you to roll me a D100, please. Because there is a vestige of creation, and he would know that.
79.
Moria, the only thing missing is your coat.
God damn it.
She needed an 80.
Out of character, she needed an 80.
Okay.
Guess should have gotten out of the call
This is
first.
super net fucking negative. I lost my best item and my stats are down.
I'm sorry, man, but I realized as soon as I said it, I was like, oh man, it is your coat.
Can I guidance? I know it doesn't matter, but
I will
let me
say,
keep my coat, please.
I will say, Gesh, how many DM's inspiration you got?
I have 3 left.
Okay. How many DM's inspiration do you have, CJ?
None, I used mine.
Does anybody else have DM's inspirations?
No.
Unfortunately not.
Gesh,
Can I
if
take
you,
negative DM's inspirations?
I'll add marks. Gesh, if you get rid of all 3 of yours, and you guys are fine with me adding 10 marks to the board, which means I can put a very dangerous encounter against you guys, I will allow you to keep your coat.
The last creature we had to fight from those marks, we had an orgy with, so I'm down for this.
No.
That was an entire armada of harpies, mind you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And mind
But
you,
I
these
kinda wanna
marks travel through games. So like if I have these marks and I'm like, okay, they didn't do bad in this game, but they did bad in this game, I'm gonna send marks against this party instead.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Out of character, I have 3 marks right now.
13 marks is gonna be
I mean, we
dangerous.
went up to like 20 some odd before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if
I
I
would-
die, I die.
Fine.
The thing is, this coat is like Moria's whole identity. There's a
Mhm.
chance it gives her the sunlight immunity, so we have to be like so much more careful when she does not have it.
Yeah, there is. It's a lose-lose situation. So fuck it, we ball.
Okay.
Might as well give her her more powerful item.
Yes, I'm gonna get you something good. Trust. Next time I beat the guy in chess and get a vestige, I'm gonna give it to you.
I will say this: you watch Gesh like walk up and like he's like, actually your coat's over here, and he like pulls he randomly like when you can't find something in the fridge and your mom comes up and finds it and you think like,
Yeah.
oh, she eldritchly pulled it out of a pocket of existence. You actually see him do that. He's like, oh, it's right here, and he just pulls it out of nothing.
Wait. Could we make it that I do like a little time glitch where I pulled it back from back in time because of my time pose? It's like flavor.
Are you still a time lord?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yeah,
still
no,
a
you
time-
guys see him, like, focus for a second, and he reaches forth and touches the chest, and you see it go back in time, and suddenly you watch as it shifts and closes, and then opens, and then closes one more time, but you see the coat is in there again.
What the
Code.
fuck, Gash? When did you have this? When
I
did you
don't
do this?
got time powers. I had them since the Eternal Glade. Since we went to the Eternal Glade.
And you took you this long to tell me?
I told you, you didn't believe me.
Time windy bindy bullshit. We better get out of here before the building collapses. If you're all good.
Speaking of which, Emilex, how did you get here? That wasn't there an armada? Last time you and Gash were here, there was.
No time to
Guards,
talk.
freedom
Let's get out of here before building go boom.
There
I
is a
mean-
lot of gold in here in chests, you guys get the feeling.
I thought
There's
we
a
were
lot of-
shoveling
Yeah,
everything
I
as
thought me and
Oakland.
Okran were just like shoveling that shit into his.
Okay, so Okran, make me athletics checks because they're all chained to the. A lot of these important ones are chained to the shelves specifically.
Can I help them?
Sure, yeah.
By going giant.
Well, they already have advantage because they're doing this, so it doesn't really matter. I'll say you join in after, so I'll have them roll, and I'll have them roll a second time.
But I have
Right.
another advantage.
Because I have a
from
plus
my
12 if I
size.
do this.
Yeah, so you guys
Yeah,
have a
okay.
+5 extra on your athletics checks, and then I'll say you roll 1, 2, CJ, as you see this, and you start to help them.
I'll
Perfect.
give a guidance to
20.
CJ.
1d12.
CJ, remember to add a 1d4 because I give you guidance.
You guys know like the treasure, the armory of General Knox in Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
That's basically what this is. But the armory of General
Yeah.
Ratush.
36
Oh my
for a net
God!
20, bitches.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
god!
We are going to have so much shit.
Guys, there's like
So
80
much.
chests here.
We're gonna get all of them.
Yeah, we're just
And
throwing
I'm
everything
32
in there.
feet tall. We'll be fine.
You get like about 69 of the chests, and then the
Nice.
room is starting to collapse. If you would like to go further, you would make a dexterity check here instead.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Check,
Get the
not a
fuck
saving
out.
throw? Damn.
Get the fuck out.
My check is a +0. My saving throw is a +12.
I'll be back.
As you rush out, the room collapses. I would like Eotis, V, and CJ to roll a D100 each to see
Okay.
how good the loot they got was.
100.
All get nat 100s. All get nat 100s. 50. Oh, 69!
69! Funny number!
So,
69 is the number of chests we got. Does that give us anything special?
Goblin, I have to apologize because with the building collapse in my character, my mind's like, I gotta hurry, so that's why I was like cutting.
yeah. It wasn't collapsing, it was like part of the mountain was falling apart. It wasn't fully
Oh.
collapsing, but now it is starting to collapse. So, you guys make your way out of the mountain, the Red Mound, as it fully collapses, and you watch it fall into the ground. Any research that you could have gotten from the Shatterer, any of the bodies of the Bone Knights that didn't escape, all collapsed into the ground and buried.
And
Any
into
of the other loot that we could have gotten?
any of the other.
I wonder. The most important loot in there was probably Ratush's arm.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
Is
Ratush's
there,
arm
like-
is in a different room.
Oh.
wait.
Yeah.
After that shit collapse, is there like a huge explosion because of probably a shit ton of magic items just
The
kabooming?
only area that does not collapse, Emilex, you know, is where the magic reactor was. It did collapse a bit, but you guys can see like this, in the rubble, just standing out of it is a relatively great machine, and you would recognize it, Moria, because it was brought to your attention from Agaburst a few months ago. This is a mana reactor.
What in the...
It uses mana or magic to create power and create magical power.
Are
Let me
there
know when
any
you're done.
more guards outside, or have they all left?
They all fucking left at this point. You can't pick up
Okay.
the mana reactor because it is 60 feet tall, 100 feet wide, and 30 feet thick. It is an actual fucking like nuclear reactor pool.
Even
Yes,
I
would-
can't pick that up.
I would like to
Yes, go.
dig into the rubble to try to find the automaton friend. Because I don't know he was taken.
I will say the area is very
Okay.
unstable. You would definitely need to get some excavators and hire them to aid you in doing this.
Unfortunately, none of us actually know about the party that you came with, because when I asked, you said, "Oh, there's no time."
Well, I thought there was no time. So my long story short, now that this has collapsed and we're out of the area, there was a group that helped me, and one of them was a Yeti. I don't know where he went. Hopefully he is alright.
As you say that, you see a bit of red trail, and you begin to follow it as you continue to talk about this. Continue.
I hope he's alright. And then there was the one guy that was following me that I don't know what happened to him. I think he's dead, to be all honest. Then there was this row of Warforged that said a racist thing, but they tried to say that it was not. It was just a nat fault with him's programming.
What was his name? What was his name, Emilex?
Prime Directive.
Oh no.
And he was in there in that rubble, but I don't know if he's still in there. And then there was this one guy. I would know the name, but my brain is farting. As I mentioned, Iotis's character. Malachite? He was an Earth Nazi.
Yep.
He told me to keep running after he ended up trying to get the Warforged Prime Directive out of there. So I don't know what happened to him.
Prime Directive was hired by me to investigate the mage. Or at least repurposed after finding him in Agaburst. Well, he must have found information. Maybe he's still down there. I need to get a status report.
At this point,
This paper?
As you pull out the paper, you guys pass around a large snowbank, and you see, you hear heavy breathing, and you turn the corner, and you see your Yeti friend having a hard time surviving at the moment.
I may immediately run up and say, "Thank God you're alive!" and I cast Cure on Wounds, level 3.
All right, as you cast Cure Wounds, it doesn't. It oversets the scar, but he still continues to cough. If you'd like to play your character here, V.
He heals 27 damage.
You can see, by the way,
weak as I expected.
as he says that, you guys now get a good look because you were high passive perceptions. The area is just riddled with the corpses of those guys that chased after him. The black cloaks are just, their heads are smashed into walls of ice. Other bone knights that chased after him are impaled on their own weapons in the snow. And he was very on the verge of death before you healed him.
There's a massive fucking crater from him using the Sun Forger.
Yeah, and there is just blood spewed everywhere on the snow.
Oh, thank God you're alive now. Well, we got my friends out, but I don't think Prime Directive and Malachite made it out. I know that Jonathan, I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yo, we walked by his corpse.
No, you didn't.
Oh, we didn't.
No, you guys ran in, and then Jonathan got his head crushed behind you, but you were too far in to see it.
Well, he's saying on our way out.
Yeah.
On your way
Because
out,
he's
you didn't go through the main gate. You were able to climb over the mountain because it was that destroyed. There was no semblance of the structure of the inside of the base.
Okay. Never mind. I don't say that.
Thank you for the help, by the way, as I look at the Yeti.
Ugh. Thought you were weak. You survived, though. Not bad for the tiny orc girl.
Not tiny, as I just for shits and giggles, I go slightly bigger. For giant's might.
He chuckles a bit and before he starts coughing again. Ugh. We'll take time to recover.
Do you need more healing? I can spare a few spell slots. Or spells.
He kind of just waves his hand. You can hold me for a few hours. Not worth healing.
Alright. If I come back up here again, I'll try to find you. Though that might not be for a while. I don't like the cold.
Cold still make you weak. You will learn.
I shake his hand and thank him for the help.
This massive Yeti hand that engulfs your entire arm.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is Okran, as I point to the large turtle.
You're not lying. He's
Nope.
at the lodge.
So at this point, you all hear, and you recognize it, Ataku. It's a Yeti call. It seems your brothers in arms have finally caught up to you here, and are calling for you to return.
That is time for me to go.
Maybe
Tiny
when
Orc
they're.
Girl, do
maybe
me
our-
one.
Go ahead.
Do me one favor.
Yes.
You'll armored orc on me, yes?
I what?
Would I have known his name was Ratouche?
No.
I'll just give a general description.
So he's giving me a general description of what?
He gives you a general description of the general.
General description of general, yeah.
Did you
It
generalize?
is quite literally a general description.
Do you generalize the general description of the general?
If I find him, I'll kill him for you. Sure.
Good. Good.
You recognize the description, Emilex. The man who beat the shit out of your party not but a few days ago.
Oh, I'm definitely fucking killing him.
Good.
That's the spirit.
Where we go?
Okay, you stay safe.
The rest
And
of-
I
the re-
suppose we-
The rest of you notice the description of Ratouche too as well, by the way, if you want to join in on this conversation really quick.
Don't worry, that's kind of the whole reason we're traveling. Is to kill him.
To be fair, I was gonna leave him alone until he fucking one-tapped me.
Who tapped
So I'm-
the other, as Zoka reminds you.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not exactly happy with him.
Eh. Remember, gold is not the enemy. Stupid
No.
orc man is.
Alright,
the Yeti-
Yes, he's going to-
we have a...
I assume
I
as
just need-
Ataku begins to walk off, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I just need to hope my father does not find out and drag me away from this.
I'm sure it will be fun. Now then, let's go. The meeting with the Yetis have been severely delayed.
Oh,
Yep,
oh,
I'm
shit,
ready to
we were
go,
supposed
and I-
to do that. I forgot about that.
Yep, I'm ready to go, and I got this new armor I can't wait to try on.
We have a lot of other things that we're going to need to look through later. First,
Hopefully
when
a
we stop to
potion,
rest, we
great,
can do that.
hopefully a greater restoration potion, because otherwise Yodis will kill me.
Don't worry, I promise. I've been good about it. I have not accidentally healed you.
Did you guys
I
do-
know. I look pointedly at Gish.
Yeah,
So how on earth did you guys get caught and I didn't? I mean, I'm not complaining because I'm not sure how I would have gotten out of there.
Oh, I fell asleep
Because-
during. I mean, they caught us while we were unaware. They must
I'm
have-
rolling I'm rolling an insight check on that.
Eodis, roll
Okar's
deception
rolling
check.
it.
Yeah, and everybody else roll insight.
Yeah, let's go.
My deception
where's
is
the
one of
rolls?
the highest skill checks, bitch.
There's the rolls.
30 versus like a natural 20 and it's
30.
31.
Yeah, I got a 30.
Oh, I'm gonna give myself a mark for that one.
Yeah.
I got a nat one. I completely believe it.
Oh, CJ!
Well, unfortunately,
What? Yeah,
unfortunately, CJ doesn't win because it's a contested check. The only thing that
Oh,
would
yeah.
matter is if he got a 30 with a natural 20. Unless
I
he
mean,
wants
no,
to use
no.
Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
They can't use Bardic on themselves.
Oh, yeah, you
You
can't.
can't.
No.
I thought I could.
No, that's a certain Bard subclass.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So,
Your guidance.
you know he
Could
said
I-
you know he said something, but you weren't listening to him really. No one really listens to Eodis because he kind of says a bunch of bullshit all the time. So you're like, wait, what?
So I'm gonna go with the. I know you're probably hiding something, but okay.
He's just like whistling suspiciously. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No,
Oh,
I couldn't
by
be
the way, I
lying.
still
Yodis
owe
is
you
a
for
terrible
that.
liar.
Oh, by the way, I still owe you for that punch. I got punch on.
What punch?
Make an attack roll. Actually, no. I'll say you hit. I'll say you hit because he's like whistling, like holding his stomach out, like hands behind head. Like, looking back.
I'm not. This is a very easy to hit stance.
What is 1 plus your strength modifier?
8.
Okay, you
You just
suffer
take 8
16 bludgeoning damage because I'll say it's a critical hit, and I need you to make a con save, Eodis.
You bitch.
Con save.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
from
no, I
last.
know what this is for.
That's from last year.
Eotis, everyone hears, and the snow starts to turn brown around
God damn
Eotis.
it!
No.
I'm not cleaning it up this time.
What
I press
the
the
fuck?
A little bit brown and red.
Thank you, Moria.
Oh no.
And red.
Because his
How
nose
is
is,
red?
his mouth is now dripping with blood because of that punch.
Oh, I thought I'd shit blood.
I'm
know.
gonna prestidigitation him so he's clean.
So you
Mo-
and Moria just
Moria,
immediately
go.
prestidigitation. Hey,
I'm
at
not
least,
dealing with this.
at least you feel a bit more warm now because of the prestidigitation, Eotis.
I'm immune to cold. I was already warm.
Bro's melting now.
A little more warm though.
So, as you guys rest for a little bit, I'll say get yourselves up to snuff. I'll say you get a short rest here, just really quickly.
Yes.
Excellent.
I regained most of my abilities. Except my bardic.
Yeah, I'm gonna expend 13 hit dice here.
Gonna get my 7th level spell slot back.
You can't.
Okay.
Arcane Rest only goes up to 5th level.
I know. I have the charges on the code.
Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. I thought you were doing Arcane Rest. My bad.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
motherfucker,
stick
yeah.
to dice.
You also use Arcane Rest now.
I mean, I
I
could.
wish bards got arcane rest.
That's why if you go Wizard, Bard, it's actually really good.
I'll keep that in mind for a later character. For now, if anything happens to Emilex, I go Foghorn.
I rolled so badly.
Yeah, remember the health you guys were
Wait,
at.
when
That,
I'm at 39.
you guys can see why I was like having you guys roll D100s. Like, okay, I need to get these guys into a wild encounter, a good one, so that I can just have them kidnapped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we
Me who
cheese
took
that
no damage this whole
dragon.
encounter.
Oh wait, I forgot the other.
At the very least, the Nat 100 does seem proper for this kind of situation.
Yeah.
They just beat the crap out of us as they were taking us.
But anyways, as you guys speak about what happened, I assume, do you guys tell Emilex what was going on in those pods?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
We're
not
gonna leave
gonna
out some
tell her that I
details,
fucked
but yeah.
Moria.
If you guys would like to
And,
roleplay here while you're getting your short rests.
So you were stuck in a weird world of your imagination.
Yes.
Basically the ideal-
Imagination.
Basically the ideal world.
Yeah.
Or at least
That's
what I
both.
saw it as.
Yeah, but
That
I don't
both
know.
sounds like it sucks, but could be awesome, but real life's much better.
I don't know
Even
why,
when it's
but-
worse.
I don't
That's
know
what
why,
my
but
mother
I-
used to tell me.
I don't know why, but I think I've read this somewhere in a book, but I can't remember what the name was. Yeah, it's not important.
I feel like it was something math related. Not sure. Because I think I know
No,
what you're talking about.
To be honest, for a book, it sounds like it'd be pretty lame.
I'm gonna roll a D100. Fuck you.
What, I don't like the Matrix.
I'll be right back.
This was not the Matrix, man.
A small cold front blows in. Everyone make con saves. Who's not immune or resistant to cold?
I don't. Yay.
Laughs and 25.
I got a 40.
34.
I wish I had that much con. I'm close, or not. Oh, actually, I'm not close. I'm at 10.
Well,
at 10.
we're in Eotis' aura, so you get a plus 11.
Oh, okay. Then if it's a plus 11, that's over 30. Then
Okay, yeah, you guys are fucking fine. Fine. Keep role playing.
okay. Yeah, but that doesn't sound like the greatest thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I mean,
weird.
Yeah,
I
these
was actually
motherfuckers
quite
wanted
enjoying
sex
it.
dolls of me. It was weird.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
honestly.
didn't. I'm the only one of us who didn't. At least.
Yes,
at least
guess
in
you're
the
Say
fine.
what?
Guess you're fine. The others
Yeah.
aren't.
They basically had Moria made clones of herself for these two.
But like, not dumbed down, but more like some of their personality traits were dumbed down. Specific.
Oh no, mine
Yeah,
was
like-
pretty spot on to
Oh,
good
okay.
aligned Moria.
Okay.
Yeah, but Iotis' one was basically dumbed down heavily. It was weird. It was weird as fuck.
Hey! Do not even think about touching me
I had no
at all.
plans
Don't
to.
get any
believe me.
ideas.
Emilex, you're my only beyond guest. You're my only companion.
And if you try, I will
come
break
on.
your arm.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, that
Dream
it's-
world.
Eotis,
know
as you,
full damn well
Eotis, as
that
you were
would be
drooling, thinking of the Moria sex doll for a second, you just snap out of it.
Yeah,
It was a
literally,
dream. You
that's
know I would
exactly
have
what
done
happened.
nothing.
Just I'm remembering the greatest dreams. Like,
Honestly, with
oh, wait, what?
Okrin, I believe him when he says he would have done nothing. But Ionis, he would have done something 100%.
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about, Getch.
It's at this point, everybody with a passive perception of 18 and higher hears. Skalova, I smell them, they're close. And they hear. Moria, you hear. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Which you recognize as the Yeti speak.
It's something we're gonna have to fight.
No, it's the Yetis.
Oh, thank goodness.
They
That's
arrive
not
on
even- it's not a
Dragonback,
Yeti.
so
Oh, yeah,
As you say that,
Oh, yes.
a large adult white dragon lands. You see two Yetis atop it, one wielding a firearm looking down. And in broken common, you hear. They're here. We lead. Lord, what was the fucking name of the Lord of the Yetis? Moria.
hold on.
I can't remember. I made a name up on the fucking spot. This was made up lore on the spot, and now it's become important.
Yeah.
It always ends
Yeah.
up like that.
Every
I know the
time.
feeling. I know the feeling, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Chiron's a lore keeper.
I love
I
that.
am indeed the lore keeper.
I'm the lore keeper. I speak for the lore. And the lore say...
I remember everything the DM refuses to remember.
Mhm.
Honestly, someone with a perfect memory in this game would be so useful.
They'd get the keen mind feat in my games, 100%. They had fucking... If they had photographic memory. I'm not fucking with you. You get perfect keen mind.
I wish I had.
I have two names. One of them might have been the dragon. I have Winterthorn and Frostclaw.
It was
Neither
like
of those are it.
No.
Okay, then I must have
those
not
were
taken.
the dragons, weren't they?
No, those aren't even the dragons.
Oh.
Then these names are nothing.
Nope.
You're
I
the
don't know why I
lore
have those written down.
keeper. You're
Did
supposed to
we
keep
write it down
track.
to NPCs? Because I felt like this would
I know.
be
I
something
felt like I
important.
wrote it down in NPCs, right?
Is
Oh no,
it
it would
an
be
NPC?
in initiative, wouldn't
Is
it?
it Snow? It was,
Oh, yeah, because
yeah,
we
it should
fought
be an
him.
initiative.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Before
hold
the
on.
architect.
you beat his ass. Well, I didn't. I was
Wayland.
turn
Oh,
one,
Wayland's
but-
initiative. Fuck.
It's just question mark, question mark, question.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we never got a name for him.
You did. I just don't.
We did, but right after the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to try this armor on.
Why can't we
so when
say
I get
it's
the
Wayland?
opportunity,
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it
yeah.
on.
Oh wait, no, that's your character. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
We have
let's see what I can find.
Flint. We have Mira. We have Yabba Dabba Doo. Did you put it in
Okay.
Snowden, maybe?
No,
There's
Edward
Queen,
Snowden.
and then there's the thing. There's the orc. It's not there.
Basil and Baril. That's after. Way
Her
after.
nickname is Bitch, the Snow Queen, and the Permafrost. What the fuck?
That's my nickname.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, so we'll call him. I think Snowclaw might have been his last name or something like that. We'll call him because I don't remember. I think it was like Durakish or something like that.
Like
Oop.
the rock.
Yeah,
This-
put this in
Durakish.
Snowden.
Dura apostrophe Kysh. Durakish.
Lots of
Durakish. Lord.
apostrophes.
Durakish. It's Durakish, Prince of the Yetis. Prince of the Yetis of the Freezing Isles, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Um,
We can get an image later, but I
and
want
you
it to.
hear Durakish speak with you. Follow. Lead you to the prince.
I'm gonna say it back in common, but slowly.
in broken Yeti.
Yeah, languages you speak.
You see them like look at you. They feel offended, and then they start speaking in Draconic to the dragon. They start speaking in Draconic because they know you speak Draconic. Now they remember your face.
Go on,
And you hear, what the fuck did I call him? Rikuish?
Do I get the ride on a dragon?
Rakui?
No, you hear, the prince wishes to speak with you about your apparent wish to work with him to take the bitch queen out of her seat. And yes, you get to ride on the dragon.
Apologies for the broken Yeti. I'm not quite as well versed. I'll have to continue my studies.
It's a fun language.
As he says I can ride the dragon,
She.
I
This is
just
the
cheer
female.
like, yes!
This is the female Yeti. She's got the big bazongas.
Okran is going to say in Draconic, I don't think that I can exactly fit on a dragon.
We'll carry you.
Hey, you get carried like a bird does with
Okran
prey.
just shrugs. Oh, I'm not complaining about that.
So,
Oh,
as
shit,
you
my-
climb... Yes, Eotis?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
there
can
was
hear you
my-
going, shit, motherfucker, in the background.
I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
just, like, look backwards to Eotis, and he's, like, getting bitten by, like, a snow lizard. He's like, get the fuck off me! And then, like, falls into his pants. He's like, get the fuck...
LISP lizards in my pants.
I have skirts in my pants.
How much?
L-I-M-P, lizards in my pants.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Call him Limp.
Oh, gotta take 1d10 psychic damage.
So, as you all climb on top of the dragon, and the dragon picks up Okran, it's not having a good time. It flies you south of the Red Mound.
As we're flying, I'm having the time of my life.
Cool. I'm out of mark because I got interrupted again. Heading west and a bit southwest. You guys are having the time of your life, trying to hold on, or Okran getting a lot of fucking snow in your face and not really having a good time. But
No,
if there's any...
so you have a better handhold.
Yeah, sure. If you want to make any roleplay while you're flying, feel free.
I am going to say out of my shell in Draconic to the dragon. I do apologize. I can't. Wait, how far is it actually?
A few miles.
Oof, I feel so bad for you.
Oh, alright, I can do something to make myself lighter, if you'd prefer. Probably.
Please do. You're pretty heavy.
I'm going to expend some uses of Okran's size change.
Okay. OSC?
Go down to... we'll go down to, say... medium... No, not medium. We'll go down to large.
Down to large?
Yep, it's going to take 2 uses of it.
Okay. How do you spell Gossamer? Oh, that's how you spell it. That's fucking stupid. But yeah, I was getting the Yeti. You go down to large, and the flight actually goes a bit faster. If there's any roleplay the rest of you would like to make.
This is amazing!
I beg to differ!
No one asked you!
This your first time on Dragonback?
Yes!
The first time on the dragon's back, I remember that feeling. It was
The
fucking
first dragon back shot. Yes.
awesome. Yes.
I asked the dragons if they know anything about the giant ancient ice dragon.
Do you speak
Yeah,
Draconic?
sorry.
Oh, no, I assume they can understand me, though.
No.
No, okay, never mind.
Do you want me to
I
translate?
will translate.
Am I asking you to ask them about it?
I'll say, because Gesh is right next to them, Gesh is the one translating.
Fair enough.
Alright. You mean froze. He was weak. As a hatchling, he was more interested in the arts, performance, deception. Not a warrior. So he was abandoned. He's lucky to have survived as long as he has. Well, that's what my fathers and my fathers have said long ago. He works with mortals to make an enjoyable tundra. To
So
fill
what-
the minds of people with joy, apparently.
Well, yeah,
Okay, now I feel bad.
he was pretty. He was a coward, in my opinion. Like, basically, 2 slams to the face, and he was already running away.
Yeah, but if he wasn't going to, was just making an experience if he's telling the truth, I feel bad now.
Yes, I believe he's a coward as well.
Yeah, like, if you stand to fight someone, you should either submit to them or finish the fight, but not run away.
No, cowards always run. He'll always be a coward.
A coward always runs, but someone who's smart knows when to make a tactical retreat. No response?
No, it was a huff and then that's all.
God, I actually don't know what to say, so I'll stay silent.
I mean, if you want, I can add a little bit more wise advice on that.
It's just an awkward silence all the way on the up through.
I'm just enjoying the view.
Oh, wait, actually, I go over the note that CJ handed me about the report.
Oh, speaking of notes, Moria, I actually have something for you.
What is it, Diotis?
I take out Calcium's notebook and his heart, and I give them both to you.
What? Why do you have a heart?
Oh yeah, that was one of the bone knights.
It beats in your hand as you hold it, Moria.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I didn't really like having it in my pocket for too long. But yeah, when me and Gesh were first kidnapped to this icy tundra, we killed one of the bone knights on our escape, and I'm not going to mention how, but we got his notebook, and it looked like he started to regenerate, so I figured I'd take his heart with us to stop him. Because I think that's how that works.
Sadly, I also can't tell you how we defeated him because I promised I won't.
And if he does, I'm going to kill him.
Was it shitting on him?
No.
Somehow, it was equally as bad.
Moria, please don't try to guess how I defeated him. Just
I'm
know
not
that
going
it was
to
very
guess.
mighty and epic.
Honestly don't care. What do you want me to do with this heart? Did you just not want it?
Oh, I don't want the heart. You can do whatever you want with that. I was giving you the notebook specifically. I was just dumping my trash on it. You know what? While I'm at it, as I take out the fucking the bloody animal pelts from my backpack and just start dumping them in Moria's arms.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he also had these on him. You can have my candle. I never really used it. You can have my python if you'd like it.
Yo,
Got about 10 of them.
stop.
I just like dumping shit into her hand.
But yeah, the notebook might give you some insights into the work of the Shatterer. Fucking asshole.
It's worth a try. Guess. Oh wait, no. Who am I sitting behind?
I don't know. Who are you sitting behind, or would you be sitting at the front?
I guess I'll. No, I'd be sitting. Well, Gesh is next to person, so. Well, if Eotis is handing me shit, I have to be either in front of him or behind him. So I'm gonna be behind him, so he can actually hand it into my arms.
Yeah, you don't want me to like drape my arms over you
Yeah.
and stuff.
No.
I
No.
imagined it was like the 2 Yetis, then Emilex, then me, then Moria, and then Iotis.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm
Eotis, stand up straight. The speed is going to rip the notebook out of my hand. So I'm gonna use your body to block the wind.
Oh, you can use my body as much as you
Alright.
like. As I like puff my chest up and like spread my wings to block as much of the object as I can.
Remind me to punch him when we land.
You're behind Moria, Iotis. That wouldn't do anything.
If I hear it, I'm just gonna say, I'll do it for you!
You keep your
Yeah.
crummy hands away from
You're
me!
less likely to kill him than me, so that would do.
Yay!
I will help you.
You'd kill him too, Gash.
Yeah,
All right,
In
can I
fact, you
know.
already almost did it once.
Can I go over the notes of calcium?
Sure. It's gonna be hard while you are flying over a tundra in a blizzard.
Fair. I'll wait until we descend and have some time.
Okay.
You don't tell Iota,
So-
so he just keeps his the fucking hands out in the
You have to
cold.
get going, right, CJ?
I can go a little bit longer today till 10, which is about 50 more minutes at least.
Okay, we'll go as long as we can then. But after you leave, we will continue with an interlude session.
Because I want to try my armor
Yeah.
soon.
So, I will say you are donning your armor. I'd say you did that at your short rest, we'll say. As you are flying with the armor on and whatnot, eventually you start to see this large camp of tents. And, large mammoths that seem to also be in the camp, and a few dragons that are walking around it, with yetis on their backs. Now, I'm just sending some images that I've created, by the way, that aren't actually it.
I mean, some of them look like that. That's cool.
I see. That one looks awesome. But their face looks like a little bit derpy.
I know.
They're
but-
Yetis. They're a little bit dirty.
So, as eventually you land at the camp, you see a few of the individuals turn towards you, and a few rifles are held, and they're like ready to do anything if anything goes down. As you're eventually led to one of the larger tents, you see standing there Gossamered Fur, large and in charge, 20-foot tall Yeti man with a black coat with a fur-lined neck piece. The coat is a Macintosh coat of black color, a trench coat, with gilded lining across it and buckles. You can see his gas mask is placed on the floor itself. Well, not on the floor, on a hook on the wall of the tent. And you can see his weapon sits on a war table right next to him. This large bladed naginata, a pole-like glaive, with a blade that curves at the top. It looks very deadly, and it has runes across it, and off of it, you see a bit of cold energy is just pouring off of it as he looks towards you all. It almost looks like a scimitar blade placed on top of it. A different weapon than what he was using last time. Last time he was using a scimitar. Seems he may have changed how his weapon is since he fought you guys last. As you enter in, you see the Prince of the Yetis of the Chilled Isles? What was it called again?
The Frozen Isle. I put in NPCs in the Snowden NPCs.
The Freezing Isles. Durakish Frostclaw. As you enter in, you can see a few other Yetis are speaking about something in their Yeti language. And you hear him look back to them. As they seem to be speaking more, you get the hints. You hear, but what we do about his sister and her brother and sister? Well, we are going. Well, you see the Yeti boss. Well, we're going to do this. When we finish our job here, we will decide whether they should live or die. Shh. And in common to all of you, hello. I am Prince Frostclaw of the Yeti clans of the Freezing Isles. You wished to speak with me. I know recently we have not been in good standing after attempting to raid your sky ship. However, you have convinced me to a meeting, at least.
Thank you, Prince Frostclaw, for that. How should I say? Generous response to my inquiry. And just so you're aware, I don't care if you kill my brother.
Good to know. Additionally, before we begin, I must personally thank you. And he gets down on the ground and bows before all of you, which is very strange for a prince to do. All the other Yetis in the room look at each other. You have saved one of our greatest warriors, Otaku, from certain death. We thank you. And he stands up and he whistles to one of his friends one of his allies, who brings in a small, clothed blade, and he grabs it and pulls it out. It's this beautiful golden, not gold, actually, no, it would be a beautiful platinum handle with a platinum handguard that is swished up on one side, swished down, and it is a scimitar that is made of ice metal, specifically. It's this beautiful metal that seems to be made almost looks like ice, but it's metal in its durability, and it has this translucent kind of effect as if you're looking through ice. It's a beautiful blue blade, and he pulls it up. And he'll hand it to the orc, because the orc is the one who helped the most. He goes, "Orc, we do not usually hunt with your kind, but you have proven yourself. Please take this blade, known as Frost Edge."
Thank you very much. I will take this with honor and slay all my enemies.
Alright. Frost Edge, though not a magical weapon in nature, it can be enchanted, it is ice metal. So, because of that, it is enhanced durability. It is also enhanced damage, so it does 2d6 damage. And it's not slashing damage. It is cold damage that it deals.
2d6 cold damage.
Yes.
Is it a greatsword?
It is a scimitar, but it does work off intelligence.
Damn.
That might be a little bit of a problem.
Plus intelligence, cold damage.
It's a smart sword.
It's intelligence or dexterity, your choice.
Dex, because at least I get a +1.
Jesus.
Additionally, a creature with a constitution of 15 or less struck by this weapon must make a DC 15 con saving throw. If they fail, they gain the lesser frostbite effect, which gives them vulnerability to cold damage for the next hour.
Can somebody write that down for me so I can get this added to a random scimitar? For now.
Lore Keeper, sir, have you been writing it down?
Not done, but I'm close.
You're close? Moria's close? She's edging?
Yeah.
DJ, if some item pops up, 9 times out of 10, the Law Master already is writing it down.
It's in loop now.
Alright.
Make sure you remember it's not a magical weapon.
Yeah.
And they become vulnerable to cold damage for 1 hour or until the frostbitten condition is removed.
I'm just putting I'm just putting the description in the scimitar thing.
That's fine.
Until I make it homebrew later in the
fine.
D&D thing.
Yeah. As he hands over the weapon. No. Oh, this tongue sucks. And he goes over and grabs an orb out of the corner of the room and places it in the center of the table where you can see it. There's a small ringed piece of gold that seems to have a few curved inverse hooked, what are they called? Feet for the ring itself on the table, and he places it in there and it glows. There should be...
Sorry.
This should be better. Can you understand me properly now?
Yes.
Wait,
Good.
Is this some kind of translation?
It is an orb of comprehending languages.
Quite the useful item.
Out of character, all of you have comprehend languages cast on you at the moment. Or should I say tongues, specifically, and comprehend languages, both.
Great.
So
Actually, no, it would be comprehend languages, because then you hear and understand the language, and then you speak, and then the other person. So it's only comprehend languages. Sorry.
No, comprehend languages was you hear the literal meaning and you can read it.
Tongues is the one that lets you understand and for others to understand.
Both of them are cast on, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alright, it's an orb of fucking tongues. Fuck you.
Don't make the
terrifying to
DM
think
mad.
about.
Yeah, you've
Is
already
it like
gained
an
2
orb
marks.
with hundreds of tongues going like in each direction? That's just
Guys.
like the orb? That's horrifying.
Guys, we got a meeting right now.
So, as you guys begin to speak in the meeting, there's a few things about Snowden, about unappreciation towards the Freezing Isles, things like that, and then eventually the prince. So, Moria, you are the one who brought our attention to the wanting to oust of your queen from your people and yourself. Please, explain your request for meeting us here.
As you wish, Prince Frostclaw. You very well know that Sister, the bitch, is a tyrant in every sense of the word. She kills everyone. Well, not everyone, but you know her curfews, her insanity, her her what's the word? Her iron grasp on the kingdom, and how, despite her ascending to queenhood so many years ago, our position as a kingdom hasn't really changed. In fact, I think relations between the Freezing Isles and ourselves has only gotten worse under her rule. I believe that needs to change. She needs to be dealt with. I don't care. Well, I somewhat care about killing her. I have one trick to try, because I believe a devil has messed with her mind. But if that doesn't work, killing is the only option. To save her from whatever fate that devil has trapped her in. I would like to propose, I guess you could say, a deal or alliance. In the coming days, maybe weeks or months, I plan to usurp my sister, and I have already gained the King of Durath's favor for this plan. I'm going to go over logistics with him, but I expect reinforcement from the King's Guard, or at least his forces. I plan to offer the same opportunity for you, and in exchange for helping me, I don't require you to go directly to the castle if you just wish to keep your people safe. But
As you say
stalling
that,
the
one of the
city
Yetis
guard-
slams their hands on the table, a female Yeti. No, we will be part of the siege.
Perfect.
I just
If you
comment,
wish
I
to
like
siege
this
with
girl.
us, you may. If you wish to, if some of your men wish to stay in the city and keep the guards busy, that is fine as well. Distraction would be greatly appreciated, but you don't need to do this. There are two main targets of this. The bitch, my sister, if she cannot be freed from devil control, and even if she is, she will need to serve time. Her actions, regardless of influence, have already been done and has destroyed lives incomparably. But there is another. The brother, Moros, which is...
Keep talking, I
as
need to
you
go
could
put some
guess-
stuff down in the fridge.
Yeah.
Keep talking, yeah.
Yeah. The brother, Moros, Archmage, well, really me. It's a little confusing. Think of us as twins. He needs to die. There's no saving him. He's done...
Wait,
Well,
wait.
not... What?
If you kill him, would that kill you? Because he's
No.
technically past you.
No, I believe it wouldn't. But
Think or you
you
know.
propose it's a high hypothetical it's a highly educated guess. I have changed my initial stance that I am from the immediate future. That wouldn't make sense. I've already Gesh and I have already changed the past so drastically. We are likely in another timeline. This also coincides with what we've learned of Ratush and their plans and exactly what they're capable of. Gesh and I haven't traveled back in time. We've traveled through timelines. And in doing so, is the reason we haven't eviscerated the space-time continuum by meeting ourselves.
What are you telling the fucking Yetis?
I'm telling Okran, I subtlecast, well, I should have said, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Okran asked if killing me, my pass-up would kill me, and I'm explaining to him, because I'm from a different timeline, I believe it won't kill me. But, I guess the Yetis would hear this.
You didn't subtlecast?
I did not subtlecast. I didn't even cast a spell, now that I think about it. They just hear all of this.
Okay. A few of the Yetis look at you like you're insane, and then one of them starts to speak to the, one of them goes over and touches the orb for a second and starts to speak to the prince. And you You get in, broken Yeti. Are we sure we should be working with this one prince? They seem like their mind is lost. And the prince looks at you and looks at the Yeti. Make a contested persuasion check.
Damn it. Alright. Hey, you want to give me a bite, CJ?
Sure. I will just say, well, she's had a long day. She was captured in
You
that
don't
base,
understand
so...
what they said, CJ. You don't speak Yeti.
After I realize she's mumbling nonsense, I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but my friend has had a really, really long day today.
Cool. They don't get advantage because you don't understand what's going on.
Well, they still get the 1d8.
Cool.
Subtle cast guidance, because I want that.
You know, I still don't understand all.
23. That's probably not gonna make it.
You hear, let's just hear her out a little bit further. As they read the orb, continue what you were saying. So, actually, before, what do we get out of this deal?
What you would get out of this deal. Out of game, are they like a recognized independent nation, or are they still a subsect? And if
Your
not,
sister believes they're a
do they wish for it?
subsect. Well, your sister believes they're a subsect and they should be ruled over, but they have proved their might multiple times in the past to the point where they offer no tribute and nothing, so they're kind of like their own kingdom. But
yeah,
many of the rulers have said, "No, we just don't fuck with them because we don't want to. We don't want to kill them. You know, there are subjects, but we don't fuck with them." So a lot of people have pride here in Snowden, and that's why they have remained somewhat involved, but not involved. So they're technically their own thing, but the leaders keep saying that they are not.
Alright. I will publicly recognize you as an independent nation worthy of our diplomatic trade and other whatnots, and I will propose an official alliance with the Freezing Isles, and recognize you as monarch.
Make me a persuasion check.
Can I throw in a second Bardic?
Sure. How are you inspiring?
I inspire her saying you can do this. Come on, you're really good at speaking.
You give her a back rub.
Pep talk.
Yeah.
Like the Rocky thing.
You try to put like hot rocks on her back, like doing acupuncture.
No, I said Rocky.
Yes,
That
I'm making
whole
a
Rocky-
fucking joke, CJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll subtle cast another guidance.
Sure.
26.
26.
That was a terrible bar.
You see they're thinking about it, but the prince looks to you. We are our own independent nation already. If there is nothing else, I thank you for your time, but we cannot waste our time. We have plans ourselves.
What else do you wish then? I can give you... Well, I pull out the crystal. One of your dragon pets that attacked the ship unfortunately perished, but I captured their soul.
He was
If you have dragon's body.
He was weak. He perished in battle. That is the greatest story he could have.
Alright, whatever. Do you want frost metal?
We have frost metal.
Then what is it that you want that I may grant you?
What can you give us? You give us freedom. We have freedom. You try to give us metal. We have metal. What else is there? Why should we aid you?
Can I make an insight check on what I could possibly know about what the Freezing Isle lacks that I would be able to give?
Sure, go ahead.
Wouldn't that be a history?
It'd be history.
Yeah,
It would be history.
Huh?
Or survival, your choice.
I'm
sorry, history or nature specifically. 22.
22 history check.
You haven't personally been there. The books you've read is that it's freezing glaciers and islands of ice and snow. The only thing you could think of would be food, but you don't know if Snowden can provide that much food to them as well as all that stuff in trade and make it there.
I doubt it, but can I help with a history check?
Because he already failed, you cannot. If someone rolls and they already roll, you cannot ask to make the check again. That is my rule.
Okay.
Yeah. You can always try. Actually, no, you can, but the DC is higher when you do.
I'm gonna try anyway.
Okay,
if I
DC
fail.
is 30.
Okay, there ain't no way in hell I'm getting that.
Yeah, you need a natural 20 to succeed at this point.
I'll try anyway.
You're close.
You get on the same track, food, but how would they deliver it? It would be a large cost to the city. It would be very, very unfortunate for Snowden and very taxing on them. They would not be able to. That is the same conclusion you come to.
I would mention that quietly to Mora about the food, but I don't know if they'd be able to deliver it.
Moria like responds, yes, I know.
Yeah. I can get you in talks with the King of Durath about a possible alliance, and I'm willing to, if any of your Yetis and people are willing, I can establish a magic school and provide teachers so that you may build up magical forces if that's what's something you'd be interested in. I can also provide 3 items from the Snowden treasury vault of the monarchy.
Make a persuasion check.
I wish we could just threaten these guys with subservience. They do not seem wrong.
Dumping him over Bardic and giving her the continued pep talk.
And you just keep dumping into her, don't you?
Ah.
Or my woman.
That's
And I just would love to dump into her.
Despite the fact that she's mentioned she knows the king multiple times.
Yeah, like you keep going, huh? Huh? Huh?
Does someone want to give me the help action?
Did you add the D8?
I am adding the D8. I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, but I'm in the wrong shit.
I'll give you the help action.
I'll say you have advantage already because of all this stuff you're offering. The DC is just pretty high because you've kept failing.
Double nat ones.
I swear.
Don't say that.
32.
DC was 31.
Let's go.
They look at you
Booyah!
and you see his face relents.
Alright. Good night.
This is acceptable. And you see one of like the other Yetis who's like a full-blown warrior slams his hand on the desk. We do not need mages! And you see the prince hold his hand up. Turam, stop. This is way beyond your league. We are proud warriors. I bowed my head when you brought these firearms in. When your grandfather brought them in. When your father brought them in. I allowed it. My father allowed it. My grandfather allowed it. This is ridiculous. This is not martial in any ways. This is no skill. Magic takes nothing. It takes nothing but brains, and that is all. So does just reading a battlefield. And you see the prince looks at him. Quiet. You are in the presence of royalty. And that Yeti just storms out. There seems to be some politics to the Yeti that you don't realize.
I might talk to him later.
I apologize if my offer offended.
No. There are many who seek to return to the old ways before these firearms came to prominence again. About returning to their roots, their strengths. Trial through combat. Do not pay them mind. They are weak-minded.
Sounds like a fun tussle, I think to myself.
Well, if you wish to change his mind, fight him.
I might do that for fun.
Oh, I would love to see that. Always love a beat down.
Do we have a deal then? We shall aid you, and you shall give us a magic school, pieces from your treasury, and declare our independence publicly.
I push my hand forward. I'll give you more details. I will keep you in the loop, Prince Frostclaw.
And
Amazing. I have the sending spell, so I will contact you regularly. I will try to acquire sending stone, so that we may contact each other back and forth.
You see him cut his hand and push it forward to you.
I warn you, I am a vampire.
Oh no.
What?
Her blood might infect you with
My-
vampirism.
I don't know
My blood
what
is
this
diseased.
vampire is.
My blood is diseased. You might turn into... I will give him a rundown.
He's gonna make an intelligence check.
Can I give him the help action?
Sure. Okay. Same roll. He's like, whatever. Just shake my hand.
Do you want me to cut my hand?
This is how we make deals. Yes.
Alright.
Your choice.
I cut my hand.
You take 1
Please.
slashing damage.
I take 1 slashing damage. I will attempt to not turn you, and I will grasp his hand.
As you grasp his hand and your bloods intermingle for a second, he takes his hand away after shaking yours. And you get the feeling your vampirism does not lock into him.
Oh, thank God.
You get the feeling it would have a hard time with his body type.
Ah.
Anyways, he looks to you. Then we have a deal. Give us more information and we shall build our armies to the south. We shall set up
Fantastic.
base camp here and loot what remains of the rubble.
Of course. It is your land, it is your right.
Additionally, if you wish to learn any martial prowess, you seem somewhat weak in that regard. I'm willing to train you. Make an insight
And
check for you.
Yeah.
Oh god, he wants to
I'll be
fuck me.
monogamous. Yeah, to 25.
He's very awkward, but he's flirting with you.
That's adorable.
Don't even try it, she already has promised herself to someone.
Well, we don't notice it.
Unless they
Right.
do.
Don't even notice at all.
The only thing Emilex might be questioning is like, it's not worth the time for the martial training with her,
I...
but
By the way, if you look at Goblin Art, the newest one that I'm posting is pretty much.
Yeah.
Or you gotta like tone down your charisma even more.
It's
I
already
think
kind of nerfed.
As you all
Yeah,
get more.
I think lower it more.
as you all walk out of the tents, having discussed a deal and created one with the Yetis. Is there anything else you would like to do in this base camp, or would you like to leave?
I would like
I'm
to
gonna
learn what
search
my armor does, too.
Okay. So I will say you train with Sauron for a second, like spar with him, and you'll learn what it does. But you, Moria, what are you saying?
I'm gonna search for an alchemist.
Why don't we look through what we got first? See
Yeah,
if
that's
we
true.
need-
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's a very good point. Wait, that is a very good point.
Hey, Dash, you know the funny part?
What?
Is your character that died was one of the few people that Emilex would probably be actually attracted to.
Yeah.
Bro! Okay,
How
but-
unfortunate.
Yeah, he has that roguish look. He has that look of like he could be dominated.
What?
Oh,
the funny
Huh?
thing is,
You heard him?
Wait,
You
who?
heard me? The rogue that Gesh was playing that got his skull crashed.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Big sad.
no, gosh.
How unfortunate, Gash.
not gonna
Um,
lie, I thought about this because this is a goblins game.
Come on, guys.
I don't know.
Even
Uh,
after you sub.
guys, just because it's my game doesn't mean men are subs and women are dominant.
I mean, it kind of does.
I mean, it
It's
does
a
happen a
lot-
lot, but it doesn't mean.
Just because it happens
gotta
90% of the
understand
time.
It's
It's
more
kind
so
of the
we have to
default.
actually think about these things because it's your game. We
Yeah.
have to think about whether or not they are.
Yeah.
I already know from Emilex's backstory she's more dominant.
Moria,
Regardless.
look in NPCs.
Snowden, yeah, I see him. Pretty
Anyways.
cool fucking Yeti. He's got a
So-
drippy ass coat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, he's
Not
got
as
the
drippy
drip.
as mine, of course.
He has a tail. It's so cute. Or is this cock like inverted?
God damn it.
I'm gonna roll a D100.
I heard everything about this.
I got a 69.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
Well,
the
maybe not
princess
nice for me.
coat.
I will say, eventually you do leave the base camp after finding. Well, I'll say you find an alchemist. What are you looking for, Moria?
Greater restoration.
Unfortunately, they do not have that. It's not magical creation here. It's more potion creation, so they have lesser potions. Anybody else looking for anything specific in this camp before you head out?
A tower shield.
Tower shield, no.
Oh,
He's been looking for a tower shield for like 4 months now.
Fuck
yeah.
What?
Why?
Well, you can have my old one now that I have this new one.
What
Thanks.
did you say, Goblin?
Are you looking for anything specific in this base camp before you head out?
Oh, I thought you responded to what I answered with.
I didn't hear.
I said Sentinel Field.
Sentinel shield, no.
I figured not.
Actually, hold up, no, because you are. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh.
I'll give you the help action.
Yeah.
I'll
Don't you
give you
already
another
have a
help
sentinel
action.
shield?
No, I never got a Sentinel Shield, dude. I know,
Yeah.
I normally grab it every single time, but
We
this
gotta-
is the one time I didn't.
We need to find one that's big enough for you.
Yeah, like you have to have like an entire like piece
Bro,
of.
it's
mountain.
like a fucking dinner plate. He's holding it in front of him.
He's just like going
Oh, wait,
around
that's right, I have
stabbing things with like
advantage
a
because help
tiny
action.
sword or a tiny little axe.
Yeah, it's a 14.
14. You do see one. Or what you assume is one, but it's not for sale because Sauron's using it in his spar against CJ's
Emilex.
character. Emilex, yes. And you see he is very combat oriented. He's not even using like a sword or anything. You see he has a bladed gauntlet, a guitar on his right arm, and he just stabs and gets right past your defenses. And CJ, he is a very tactical man. Yeti, sorry. And he is... Fighting against this man feels like you're fighting against your mother. Almost. Besides his overpowering strength beyond yours. Out of character, what is your strength score?
My strength score is 25.
His is 26. What is your
And-
intelligence score?
11.
Okay. Yes, you do spar against Sauron, and you're doing good at first because you're holding up strength-wise, but his intellect manages to overpower you, and he gets you into a spot where, like, your back is against a wall, and you just can't keep up with him.
Can I surprise him with a defensive flourish?
Sure, yeah, you do manage to put defensive flourishes up, and you do manage to actually, like, land a few strikes on him, but he manages to corner you and just pummel you into the ground for a second. Like, he's getting a little bit of anger out, sure, but he's not trying to kill you, is the thing. But you can see there is a huge intelligence in his eyes for battle, and there's no overpowering him in your current state.
Oh, Emilex is enjoying this because it's fun to fight for her.
If he was human, or if he was not a Yeti, I don't know, maybe you're into that, but might turn you on a little, but who knows.
Well, she loves to fight because she liked to watch her mother. That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
at more so.
But a dominator. Anyways. He does hop on his dragon and take off into the wilds, going on a scouting mission eventually. Yodas, what are you looking for in the camp?
That was fun. That was really fun.
Emilex comes back bruised and beaten from the fight. like a wife who didn't make her husband a sandwich.
Iotis isn't actually looking for anything in particular because he has no money. He has nothing to buy.
Iotis, you see some
I lost
nice looking
my
female
point.
Yetis. You got the big titties.
I'm not doing any for Yetis.
Really?
How big a titties
I
are we talking?
I'm talking like the size of a woman's head, at least.
Oh, God.
Like,
Oh,
definitely
God.
double D's as the smallest ones in the camp.
You have a wife, Yoda. Stay strong. Don't be a deadbeat dad. more
These
than you already
are
are.
these are
Open right now.
warrior women Yetis that stand like 12 feet tall or taller.
Muscle-bound Yeti mommies. Holy
Yeah, and you can see
fuck.
like they're in like their underwear kind of like stretching. They're in like loincloth stretching. They're getting ready to go run a mile and like pick up boulders and do all that shit.
You're purposely trying to
Stay
get him to
stronger,
do this.
Yodas.
Stay strong,
Stay
Yoda.
strong.
I need to stay strong.
Give in.
Yoda,
Give in to the horny
roll me a
side.
charisma save.
You could always ask Okran to take these distractions away.
Yeah, well, Okran, you have no such limitations. You
Exactly, I
fucking
have no
one.
such
I mean, these Yetis are massive.
Do
Maybe
it.
they can satisfy Okran. Okay, 35.
They're only like 10 feet
Do
tall.
it.
35.
Okay.
You start looking away, and you're like, you look towards Okrin, but he's like looking at that shield as Suron flies away.
And then I look back. Oh.
You can see he's sweating heavily in this very harsh, cold environment. You can see he's like bending down, and you can see he's starting to get a little chub, but he's managing to hold strong. He's biting his lip very hard that it's bleeding.
He sticks his dick in the snow so it cools down.
Hey, you get your fucking dick out of my woman! Yeah, he's like in the snow. Made of water. Considering that these Yeti women just made me really horny, I'm gonna go.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna go find a private place and try to summon Nehalia.
Okay. So you guys watch as Yodis goes, I need a minute, and like walks away. He finds a tent.
no.
Yeah, I'm a bit distracted by the women. I don't care.
You distracted by the women? Do you want to try to raise them up?
You got this, Okrin.
Y'all, do I?
The Yeti women are
They are like less than half your size, so they are the size of your.
Yes, but you'll still
can
need
take
both
it.
of them.
Come on,
You don't have
Okrin,
to. You don't
can
have
do
to go
it.
all the way.
If I'm capable of a mother fight, I'm specifically gonna challenge V's Yeti if they're there.
What do you mean
You wanna
challenge?
challenge them?
Yeti?
They,
my
they
Yeti.
came
a
back
con-
injured. They need to
yeah,
rest.
they are. They
Let's
are
talk to you.
resting.
Ah.
You could always challenge
Wait.
Okrin.
You can go visit him.
You could
And
always
then he's a
distract
friend.
Okrin
Okay.
by asking him to spar. He'd be more
Yeah,
than
I'm good.
happy to do. What?
I know you would kill me. So
No, Okrin would hold back against you.
Anyways,
Anyways,
is there anything else you guys would like to do here besides hearing the sound of water clapping against Eodis's naked body?
okay, I'm gonna try it.
All right.
I
you
give you a guidance. You
you
got
begin to walk up towards one of these Yetis.
Yeah.
that whiz. Get that
Is
whiz
it
open.
really
If
Get that
Okrin's
whiz.
slight increase in confidence is helping at all.
Can a wingman for him?
Sure.
Well,
Going
roll.
to
Why you're
stay
being
behind
Dash,
a
let
little
yourself
bit.
be beaten.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage because you have a wingman.
I was gonna
literal
try to be a
wingman.
wingman, but I was like, nah, I don't want them.
You also have a guidance. Remember this.
Nat 20 for 29.
All right, I'm just trying to generate a picture. Give me a second.
My man.
My man.
My man,
My turtle.
my portal man.
Oh shit.
Foghorn Leghorn would be proud of you, boy.
Give me a second. And then generate. All right. So, oh god, you rolled a 20.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you walk up to this Yeti female. She has a bit more skin showing than fur. And it got unsafe image. Fuck you. Anyways. You walk up and you can see her white fur. She's wearing hides and whatnots and some leathers. And as you walk up, she looks down towards you, up towards you, sorry. She's one of the taller ones in the camp. She's about 15 feet tall and looks up to you. What do you say?
Okay, out of character here. Still not good at flirting. IRL. Trying to think here.
Hey, you could just ask.
Wanna fuck?
They're pretty direct.
Want to have sexual relations?
Martians?
Got a bucket of chicken.
Got a bucket of chicken.
Hey. I seriously, out of character, dude. I am.
Just say wanna fuck.
If you don't say something, you're not getting the nat 20.
Yeah, come
Say
on.
you would like to get to know her better.
No, just say you wanna fuck.
Just say you want
Like
to
ask.
very direct.
Was wondering if you were by chance free at all.
Total man, are you trying to have sexual relations with me?
Her insight is really fucking high. Just say yes.
I mean, I won't say no. Yeah.
She looks at you and you see her sniffs you. What is your con bonus?
+7.
Roll a con check for me, just a con check.
Just check. All right.
It's not a
Wow,
saving
I
throw. It's not
cannot get a
anything.
good
It's just a
female
con
Yeti
check.
image. The best one I can get.
You want to
As
guide
a-
this just in case?
As I'm in
no
the
guidance, no
background
guidance,
hearing
no
his
guidance.
Damn it.
I'm hearing his horrible
18.
pun.
No, all
18.
you're hearing is flap, flap, flap.
I'm
You
stalking him to see how he works.
You smell viral enough. Follow me. And she pulls you away from the group.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then.
Roll me a. She seems to recognize that you're virile enough. Roll me a
Alright.
performance check if you don't mind.
All right.
Bro, why can't I fucking? Fine, I'll get rid of the anime art.
Size
style.
advantage, maybe.
Yes, with advantage.
Dirty 20.
Hey, Otis got a nice one.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
Almost
how many
back.
people did.
Iotis and V and Chiron know how to use the AI.
I am majority
Damn.
getting horrible images.
Anyway,
That's
so
impressive.
what did you roll for performance?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's almost as high as I can get.
Roll me a con
Wow.
save.
Uh-oh.
Saving.
You're gonna get your
throw.
pelvis crushed.
Death by
I got it.
sneak.
No, she's gonna get her pelvis
18.
crushed.
18. Roll me a strength save.
Oh no.
Oh.
You got really low on that con save. Oh god, Okun is gonna get domed.
32.
So, you enter into the tent that she brings you into with expectance of sexual endeavor, possibly breeding, but you don't breed her, she breeds you.
Unsurprised.
As you, that 32, DC was 30 because of her weight. Your
Oh,
pelvis,
shit.
your pelvis barely does not shatter.
Holy shit.
Holy.
No amount of healing was gonna fix
I need you
that.
to roll a D100 for me.
Bro,
I.
oh, he's
Bro, you
not-
could have a Yeti turtle.
Bro, he's
No,
gonna
you
get,
Call it a yordle.
bro, is he gonna
Yordle?
get
Oh
like
my
Amazonian
God, no.
style?
You're not calling
Imagine
it
if it actually made a yordle. That'd be fucking hilarious.
two massive monsters create a fucking teeny beeny baby man.
I'm waiting for you to roll.
They
I
did
said
92.
92.
92. Okay.
Yeah.
As she finishes and the warmth leaves your body for a second, she stares into your eyes and goes, "Let us see how your child will be." And then she leaves the tent.
She
As
got
you are just
porked.
left there exhausted, she goes back to her workout.
Damn,
Okay.
even able.
Were you
yeah.
raging at all?
I would say that I would have probably to survive.
Okay. So that was an hour long. Each round is 6 seconds. That's 30. That's 6, 10, 10 times
Uh-oh.
60 is 10 times 60. Divide that by
He
2.
wasn't raging. Let him take the full damage.
You
Yeah,
take
he wasn't angry.
because you already have half bludgeoning, resistance to non-magical, right?
I actually have immunity to non-magical, non-silvered.
Okay. You're lucky because you would have taken 300 bludgeoning damage, and that was
Holy
raging.
shit.
Oh,
So even
Praise
with your
be the
even
werebear.
with your immunity to bludgeoning, she nearly bludgeoned your bones of your pelvis to dust. You barely held on because of your immunity, but there's like a fracture, and you're like you can barely move.
ow,
I think I would
ow,
have to
ow,
sit. I
ow,
think I would have
ow.
to sit in the sun for a little while. Holy shit!
And soon there'll be a turtle yeti running around.
Eventually, out of character, Yetis take the predominant gene. So unfortunately, it won't be a Yordle.
Oh, big sad.
Aw.
That's so sad. I'd fuck the shit out
It'd
of
be
you.
cute.
See, I would,
A teddy?
I would pound your
Anyways.
looking.
What?
What?
As the Yeti woman leaves and eventually Okran joins back to your party, the rest of your group decides it's probably best you leave the camp right now, as Eotis comes back just drained as well. Eotis, roll a D100.
Correct.
He's gonna get it. He's
Oh, wait,
gonna
no,
get
she's
the-
pregnant already, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, oh yeah.
Yeah, so as you gather up by Moria,
Yeah.
it's time to leave the camp.
Mm-hmm.
where are you going? How are you getting there? Your
Okay,
horses,
so we
your
need to-
mammoth, your gorilla are all gone.
Well, I got teleport.
Yes, I know you do have teleport.
All right, guys, where are we going?
I don't know. I'm sort of
my way.
following
Back to
you,
Snowden?
and oh yeah, we need to have a private conversation soon.
Yeah.
Question.
Eh.
We have not gotten a long rest yet, right? Since we got out of the tubes?
No. Here's mine, by the way. Here's mine. I like this one. Ooh, that one's pretty good, actually.
Well, I would prefer to go back to Snowden.
you want to
have
go back to
life now.
Snowden?
Yes.
I would prefer it if we found somewhere we can take a break for a while. I
Dang,
am still
them some
exhausted.
good arts.
My radiant energy is still
I will say,
completely
Moria,
drained.
Yeah.
you don't believe Snowden would be the best place because you've been thinking about it. Your investigation and passive
Yeah.
perception are high enough. How did they know where you were? Besides Ratush, you guys have a scrying thing that prevents scrying on Okrin, and you guys have been very close to him, and I've been very lenient with it, so I'll allow it. But you also have true sight. You didn't know people were scrying on you. Well, you didn't see people scrying on you. How did they know where you were? You start to think. Moros interacted with you before you left the palace. He said your sister knows what you're planning. And your investigation thinks your sister might have done something, might have made friends to get a problem out of her hair. Maybe spurred by Moros to do so. You don't think Snowden will be safe at the moment.
Hey, how's our bone daughter doing?
Hey, what happened to Mary?
We can also stay with the Yetis
I
if
forgot
we
you
need
brought
to
her
do
with
that.
you.
I forgot we did too!
So I assumed you left her in Snowden, not to bring her into the fucking tundra to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is not with you.
Yeah, we need to get her and to
Do we-
call my wife.
Moria, if you will. We need to at least collect her before we set off.
This Okrin is limping.
Did you get a daughter?
When we were kidnapped, we found a little.
This is a bad
child.
idea.
Everything right now is a bad idea.
Moria,
Okrin is
Well,
clearly
Yeah.
in pain.
recall, you
If
do
you're
have
worried
teleportation circle, too.
If
I
you're
do.
worried about your daughter, they probably don't know me. At least I don't think so. I could go pick her up for you and bring her back.
We can't stay in the camp any longer than necessary. Okay. There's two things we need to do right now. I'm going to try. This is going to be difficult. However, it is necessary. I'm going to contact my simulacrum that's still in Cloudtopia to make a teleportation circle where they are right now. It's simulacrum. It's basically a clone. Don't worry about it. Make a teleportation circle there, not finish it. I'm going to then teleport us back to the inn we were staying at. But before that, I will also message the doctor to meet us there. And so when we get there, and I will specify the room as well, the room that she slept in. Once we're all there, I will then use another teleportation circle. I will draw there immediately to teleport us to Cloudtopia, where the simulacrum is, where Zai is.
Okay. I'd like you to roll me a D100 if you don't mind.
All
My
right.
brain go burr out of confusion.
20.
20, okay, good to know. So, you've made this plan. You're ready to go. We're gonna end the session there. As you click your heels together to teleport, well, I'll say
Well,
after the sending the messages, we'll get to that in the after interlude session here, because I know CJ has to go. So we're gonna stop the recording there. Thanks for watching.